Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great evening tonight. Appreciate everyone that's here already. I appreciate everyone that's commented. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you're not already. I'm pretty sure most of you are liked and subscribed, but I just need you to hit the like and subscribe if you're not already. Hi, Sweet Pea. How you doing? How was Kristen, Ain't Sky, Bad Ash? How's everyone doing tonight? I'm gonna put the link in the chat in case somebody wants to come on and talk about Miss Clancy and Miss Celeste Rivas Hernandez, and of course Nancy. We're gonna talk about all three of those tonight. So let me put the link in the chat in case somebody wants to pop on here. Okay, there's the link if anybody wants to pop on here. Hi Jim, you want to come up too? You're more than welcome to too. Wow. Good to see everyone here tonight. So just gonna wait and see if anybody wants to pop on here. The link's in the comments. Just come on up here. Sweet Pea, you can come up because you talked about Clancy Trial the last few days. You can come up here and we can discuss it if you'd like to. Hope everyone's having a great night tonight. Or this, I guess this is the evening for me because it's after 7 o'clock. But so hi Jim, how you doing, bud? Good stream last night. I liked it. So I'm just gonna give it a few more minutes and see if I get any people backstage that's ready to come up on panel. Of course, Jim, you're amazing. Hey Jim, I'm at 240 subscribers now. I'm inching up closer to 250 every day. You want to hear my thoughts? My thoughts is she was way over medicated. That was because all that medication she was taking, she was way over medicated. Yeah, Jim, I got to thank everybody that shared my channel, told people about my channel. I wouldn't be where I was without everybody else basically sharing each other's channels, because I got to thank everybody else for doing that because that was so sweet of them to do. Take it to trial. My thought was she was way over medicated. I think I mentioned that in your chat that you don't give somebody that many medications when she's in postpartum depression. I'm not a girl, but hell, I know she was over medicated. So what I'm wondering is if they're gonna basically, if the jury's gonna let her spend her life in the mental hospital or if they're gonna send her to prison. That's what I want to know. Sorry, I'm just trying to read some chats. Hi, Victoria. How are you doing? How you doing tonight, Victoria? Y'all go step up to Take It to Trial, Sweet Pea. She's so sweet. Y'all go step up to her when y'all get a minute. If I can get mods to put her channel in the chat, I'd appreciate that. So people can sub up to Sweet Pea. She usually goes live in the mornings around 9 a.m. Eastern time. So if somebody can put her channel in, I appreciate it. Yeah, Sweet Pea, you're probably right. She probably wasn't taking half of them. But just the ones for bipolar and that other one they mentioned today. Those two right there are dangerous, I heard. Oh, thank you, Badass. You like the avatar? I changed it today. In case you didn't know, I changed it today. Does anybody of you 8 viewers want to come up here on panel? Because I'm having an open panel, and it's hard without a panel. Hi, Wayne. How are you doing, bud? Wayne, you'll come up here and have a panel. I know you would. You want the link, Wayne? Thank you, Sky, for subbing to her. She's great. She has a great channel. You guys should go check it out. Thanks, Badass. She's amazing. You'll love her. She's amazing. Wayne, if you were here 5 minutes ago, I'd say we're gonna discuss Nancy too. So come on up here. You know you want to. Here, Wayne. Let me get you a link. Because I can't have a panel with no panel. Maybe if you come up here, maybe it'll bring everybody else. There's a link, Wayne. Get up. Come on. Thank you, Badass, for sharing her channel. I appreciate you. As always. Take It to Trial. She's a great mod. If she ever comes to your channel, you can mod her too, because she does great work for me. So if she comes over, you can mod both of us because she's great and I'm great and she's a great mod. So if she comes over, you can mod her up. Take It to Trial. She does everything that that I do when I'm mod. So she's great. You'll have to tell me in the morning, Sweet Pea, how many more subs you got after the live tonight, because I'm curious to see how many more you got after tonight's live. Wayne, are you still in chat? Sweet Pea, you want to come up and talk about Clancy or no? Or are you lived out for tonight? Wayne's probably eating or something. Sweet Pea, do I need to put the link in for you? Or you got it from above? Can you get it from above? Ha! I knew you wanted to come on here.
What's going on, buddy?
Another much. Just I'm having the same problem Dirty Diana had when she, because I woke up this morning and I lost 7 hours of watch time. I'm like, what the heck's going on here?
Uh-oh.
I went from 287 to 280. I'm like, if I was hoping Dirty Diana would come on so I could tell her, but I don't know why I went backwards. I ain't supposed to go backwards. You're supposed to go forward.
I know, right? Seriously. YouTube's got a
Well,
mind
I
of its
found out
own
what happened to
sometimes.
I found out why Pretty Head was having trouble streaming to her channel because StreamYard messed up my account and they changed it so nobody can like cast out. I have to figure out how to get a hold of them and change my account back.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. So that's why people can't stream to theirs from yours.
Yeah, because they messed my account up and they changed it. So now I got to get a hold of them somehow and change it back.
That'd be doggone, man. I don't know how you get a hold of StreamYard. I truly don't. I've never seen anything that says contact us or anything like that.
You see my new avatar I put up today?
I do. It's kind of cool right there. I like that. So I'm guessing that's you on the right.
Yeah, that's me and my cat.
Right.
She's my little feline crime fighting partner.
I like it. I like it. That's pretty awesome, man. To be honest with you, that's
Yeah,
super cool.
so
Reminds
yeah,
me. You remember Thundercats? Did you ever watch Thundercats?
Thundercats. Oh, the
Mhm.
cartoon?
Yeah.
No, wait, I'm too old for
You're too old. I watched it. I'm 50. I'll be 56 next month.
that. Well, I'm 49.
I don't think everybody watched Thundercats though. I was like one of the rare people who
One
liked them.
time when I worked for a company, I had to
Mhm.
babysit this lady that I worked with, her kids, because she wanted to go out on a date. So she couldn't find nobody to babysit, so she asked me to do it since I was close to her house. So I was sitting there with her three little kids, and they all were watching SpongeBob SquarePants. And here I am at 30-some years old watching SpongeBob SquarePants with the kids.
Hey, I like SpongeBob SquarePants myself. He's
And
awesome.
I'm like, wow, here I am 30 years old watching SpongeBob SquarePants.
Nothing wrong with that, bro. I mean, not everybody lives in a pineapple under the sea. I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
You gotta love it. Hmm.
so is there any new Nancy developments today? I haven't heard or seen nothing, so I'm assuming there ain't nothing came out today.
Sabo going on. I got Nancy Grace up there on the big screen, and she's just talking about the ransom notes. So, pretty much think out of everything that's come out lately, there's been a lot of different talk and a lot of different nanos interviews and this, that, and the other. But I think the full release of the ransom notes and the Bitcoin wallet is the biggest thing to me. I know pretty yesterday, uh, they were having a panel going on. Army Vet was there. Of course, Ash was there and stuff like that. They were going over that Bitcoin wallet. And I think the verbiage in the ransom notes and where the ransom notes come from and that Bitcoin wallet, I'm now
Yeah,
pretty well locked into that's what's going to get this case solved. I don't think it's going to be DNA or anything at the crime scene because we know how
I
bot
think I
how
think I told you before. I don't think they're ever going to find her. So
a lot of people feel the way that you do, but
because Arizona's big, vast, and there's a lot of desert, so I personally don't think they're ever going to find her body. So,
it's true.
and that
Well,
raises the question because I don't know if you can say they were to arrest somebody for it. I don't know if Arizona, if you can try somebody without a body.
yeah, you can. You can anywhere actually try somebody without the body if you can just prove that they did it and that she's deceased. You can absolutely do that, and I'll say there's a as good a chance of them finding her as there is that they don't find her, and especially if there's more than one person involved. And And if they get hot on their trail because of this ransom note and because of the Bitcoin wallet and stuff like that, if they start getting hot on their trail and there's more than one person involved, somebody's going to jump forward and take the first deal. And if they do that and give up where where the body is, then they'll get a deal, and that way we can find the body and we can also get some people prosecuted at the same time.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with Sky. She said no one's looking for Nancy, in my opinion.
Well, there's a few people out there AJW's looking for every single day. There's people that we don't know about. There's people across the border that's searching for her right now too. That's already discovered 20 additional bodies that wasn't Nancy.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on the spot with this next question.
Okay, let's do it. I like the spot.
Do you think that the ransom notes are real, or do you think they're fake, or do you think somebody's just trying to get rich off this whole thing?
I'm gonna say all three of those are a possibility, and I'll answer your first two with yes, meaning that they're
What's up?
They're fake real. What's going on, man?
How you doing, Wayne? How you doing, Angel Eyes?
Doing good.
How
Doing
you
good.
doing?
Bye.
Just hanging out, and you guys came up in my algorithm, so I decided to come hang out.
Right on.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Good to see you. What's
Yeah,
your
I'm a streamer too. I have 300 viewers right now. I'm just chilling. I'm drinking, having a good time.
right. I hear you, bud. Yeah, this is Angel Eyes' channel, and I'm a guest up here too, like you are. You go by Aldi? Is that how you say that?
Yeah, Aldi.
Aldi. I'm Wayne. This is Angel Eyes right there.
Nice
We've
to
been
meet
buddies
you,
for a
Wayne.
while.
Nice to meet you. There's a girl named Angel Eyes in the community that I stream on. I don't think it's the same one though.
It's not me. This is the first time I ever seen you. So
Yeah, it's probably not the same one. But nice to meet you too, Angel Eyes.
Nice to meet you, bud. I'm from Georgia. Angel Eyes, where'd you say you're from?
Indiana.
California, Southern California.
Oh, we got California, and then we got Southern Indiana. Angel Eyes. So
Indiana,
Central
that's pretty
Indiana.
cool. Georgia.
yeah.
I was recently just in New Orleans and
Michelle, come on
Florida.
up here, Michelle. He'll give you the code. Come on up, Michelle.
I'm going to Nashville in like a week. Have you guys ever been to Nashville?
I've been through Nashville. I've never stopped there before, though. I've been through there a couple of times on my way out of state.
Were you Were you like a truck driver?
No. I was just traveling, working on machinery out of state.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Michelle, the link's in the comment.
Yeah, I see Michelle from Cases and Conversations over there. She's running errands right now, she said, bud.
Yeah, I see that. But I gave her the link just in case she wanted to pop on for a minute, just because we're talking about her favorite topics. I figured she could pop on for a few minutes if she's able to. She don't have to, but if she wants to.
Right. Well, I think it's cool to have a new face here in the chat. Have you been following the Nancy Guthrie case, man?
Yeah, well, my girlfriend, I mean, I'm gonna call her my girlfriend, but like she's pretty mad at me right now and wants to kind of break up with me, but she has been following that case. It is like a very strange, isn't it? How like I seen like she told me about the most recent thing that the kidnappers said that like they kidnapped her and then like she ended up passing away when they kidnapped her, and they ended up like burying her in like a secluded place or something like that, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
they didn't know how extreme her health was, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the note says the second note said she passed away shortly after she was kidnapped, and she's now buried in nature. Is
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
buried in nature, basically. Yeah, that's.
that
Isn't
can
that
mean
insane?
anything in Arizona in that desert. I mean, that could be anywhere in that desert.
It could be a desert. It could be in the woods, in the backwoods. It could be basically anything, any terrain.
It really could.
But yeah, that poor woman that got kidnapped and
Yes, Ladybugs, I see your comment. I'm sorry. I, I, I gotta scroll up. Oh yeah, you love my avatar. Thank you, Ladybugs. She's
Who's
my
one?
little crime-fighting feline. That's what I tell people now.
Ladybugs is or your cat is? I'm just kidding.
No, my cat is my crime-fighting feline
I was
these
just kidding.
days.
I'm messing with Ladybugs. Hey, Ladybugs, by the way. Hello, Brenda
Is she
Walsh.
in? Is she in your? Is she in your chat, Wayne?
No, sir, she's in your chat. I'm reading your chat.
I know, but I mean, I've seen her in chats, but I don't remember whose main chat she's in. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, yeah. She comes over to my channel for sure, for sure.
Uh,
I met her at Captain Kevman. He's pretty cool. If you haven't checked him out, Captain Kevman 405.
yeah, I went over there one day because Truth told me to go over there, so I went over there, and that was the day that I told him. I said, "Damn, this is a long song. Why is the song so long?"
A lot of people don't like his channel. He plays a lot of music, and we joke around, and we have some adult type fun after midnight and stuff. So, and we don't do anything crazy like getting naked or anything. We just make a bunch of jokes and stuff for mature audiences.
well, the thing is too. I mean, with that whole case, I find it very weird that they would kidnap a mother of like what was she like a news station?
Yeah, yeah. She was a news anchor for the Today Show on NBC, which
Yeah,
comes on early in the
there's
morning.
definitely a lot more happening behind the scenes. That is eventually. I'm a firm believer in what happens in the dark always comes to the light.
Right, right.
So at the end of the day, the truth will come out. It's just it's one of those files or one of those cases that it's so weird. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's definitely weird. And if you haven't followed it from the beginning, it'll take you. We're 6 months in now. It'll take you 6 months to get caught up on it because there's so many different twists and turns in this Audi, man. That it's unbelievable. What the characters, the sheriff, the law enforcement, the FBI director, all the way up to the top man, all the way back down the senator of the state, the family, those neighbors out there in her neighborhood. I mean, I don't know if you've seen any of the live streams from her neighborhood or not, but those neighbors out there, they got a own storyline of their own going on. There's something else out there, man.
That's what else we're gonna talk about the neighbors. Like, I still don't understand why the neighbors ain't talking unless they were paid to not talk.
Yeah, they've been told to be quiet from a few people, along with Nancy's friends and stuff. Kathy Lee
Well, it's
Gifford.
kind of it's not really the same, but if you look into the I'm sure you guys seen also the David case, right? The David case is also a crazy case. That
I
is right
follow
now
it a
very
little bit,
active.
but I don't know that much about it. But I have heard a little bit about it.
Yeah, our buddy Mark the Shark is out there covering that. I don't know if you ever watched Mark the Shark. He live streams from the courthouse up out there about David. Hey, Doug, by the way.
Hi,
Hey,
Doug.
Wayne. Hey, Ash. Angel Eyes and Aldi. You're new.
What's up,
I don't think I've
Doug? How
met
are
you
you
before.
doing,
What's up,
man?
brother? And Ladybug and Sky and Brenda and Badass and everyone in chat.
What's
How's
up?
it going? Sorry, I'm jumping in on your tea here. I'm not even sure what you guys are talking about, but
Nancy.
thanks for having me.
You're welcome. This is Analyze This, right, Doug?
This is Analyze That Doug. Yep.
Okay.
Analyze himself.
I was getting you ready for tonight in case you were over there with Kev.
Right. So Doug, you got any new theories about this?
Me, I'm still running with my same old theories. We're talking Nancy,
have you thought
right?
any more about your theory about the uranium mining that Nancy might have had?
Yeah, it's still still exists the same as it did last time. Where, I stand on an island all by myself, but that's all right. Someone's got to scream about it.
And
I
I'm
know.
over here at the big
Pretty's
island.
all every time you say it, Randy, she's like, "Doug, go to your corner." That's funny.
Go to your
I
corner.
laugh about it every time when she
Go to
says
your corner.
That's just
And then so when you go to the corner, I tell her I'm going to the corner too because I encourage you to say it.
right.
Yeah, Angel always encourages me.
It's
You're a
hard to
bad influence on me, Angel.
Sure am, ain't I? I'm bad influence on everybody apparently.
No, I'm kidding.
We got a life of our own, Audi. We're in a bunch of us are in several different chats, and we've got a 6-month deal going on here to where we got a lot of inside jokes and that type of thing. So it may be hard for you to pick up on what we're actually talking about.
Nah, it's all right. I just
But
Yeah,
figured like
a lot of us
sometimes I
follow the
can't
same
really
channels, and a lot
understand.
of us have inside jokes, and it's gonna be hard for you to kind of catch on at first.
But you found
I
a
can't
good community,
understand what you
man.
guys are saying sometimes.
Right? You found a good
Yeah,
community.
it's a
Like
good one.
we've been going at this for a long time now, but we're very welcoming and we're very supportive of one another. And we all go to different channels and we get in chats and we come up on panels from time to time and that kind of thing. Oh, he's spinning.
Yep. And I do have the uranium theory, but I have other theories. That's just my leading theory. Like, there's 20 different theories out there that could be true. I'm
Hey
just
Wayne,
trying to
ATS
put
News
another
in
one
the
out
chat.
that it should be looked into that people just seem to overlook. Like it couldn't be that.
Right.
So that's why I scream about that one loudest, because nobody talks about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, it
looks
took
like
me forever to see what you were talking about there. I was like,
All of your buffers, I'm gonna take you out of chat. Come back in if you want to.
Yeah, it looks like LD is having a connection issue.
yep. Yeah, if he
I
has
was thinking that, right? Aldi.
I was
Yeah.
saying Aldi is what I was going with. Sound like the grocery
Okay.
store kind of thing. So
Yeah, but with a Y instead of an I.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
that,
figured it'd be hard for him to keep up with what we were talking about, and just the case by itself, because I don't think he was very familiar with the Nancy case. And then you add in our little, quirks that we got with one another and different things that we say. I was like, this guy's going to be really lost.
He's like, what the
right.
heck
I
are
was
these
concerned
dudes
about
talking
that.
about?
The hell did I come into? Let me just go ahead and drop out of here right quick.
Yeah. That ATS News, if y'all can share her channel, she's got a channel.
Right.
I've known her for a long time, so if
hey,
y'all
yeah,
can drop
good to see
ATS
you,
News channel, I'd appreciate it.
Dropping in. You're new to me. I'll sub up. I'll stop up over there.
Yeah, me
See
too.
one of the mods post her link. That would be great.
Bad Ash is there.
I'm a mod, but I can't do it right this second.
Right.
I know Bad Ash can do it. She knows how to do it
I can do it from here too while I'm on. It's
because she's
not
great.
always
Me and
easy.
her are working at trying to find time for her to come on and talk about Shirilla. I've been trying to coordinate with her to get
Mackenzie
her on to talk
Trillo.
about
Yeah,
Shirilla.
that's another good one.
I see your channel's been doing good, man. You've been having some good people on here and stuff. I don't always pop on or pop up, but sometimes I watch and I don't even chat. I'm just there. I may say hello or something like that, but sometimes I just like to watch because you wear your voice out after a while. Believe it or not, I was on 857 for quite a while last night. Boomer came in. I don't know if y'all know who that is. He's a former detective out of Tampa Bay. Kind of.
Oh yeah, I've seen Boomer before. Yep.
Yeah. I was like, whoa. I was kind of starstruck a little bit. I was like, whoa, what's going on here?
Right,
So,
we got some big guns showing up on these panels now.
yeah, what's next? Chris McDonough's going to come in. So, but yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool. We had a over 4-hour stream last night, and then I was boots on the ground yesterday.
Oh, I seen that. The accident or something. They found the car with some bodies
I
in
gotta
it or
Jim
something.
mod up because I don't think I modded Jim because he thinks I unmodded him, but I didn't. I don't know. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. I gotta mod him up real quick. Hold on, guys. Y'all talk amongst yourselves while I do this.
Are you good? I'm just going to let Badass know that she said she didn't hear. It's ATS News. Badass
and take it to
News.
trial. She needs to do those two.
Oh yeah, and take it to trial. That way I can sub up to both of them. But yeah,
There
Doug,
it is.
a missing couple had been missing since July 26th. And I was heading to town. And so I went to the bank and then I went to Walmart and I came out to get me a banner together to say I was going to go looking for them. And on Facebook, I seen it had an update car found, and it was possibly the missing couple. And so I went ahead and drove out there, and it turned out to be who I was actually going to go search for. They had
That's
found.
crazy.
Yeah.
Talk about an intuition, huh?
I mean, yeah, man. Well, I first saw it on the news, and I saw that they were there in Carrollton, which I'm very familiar with, and I saw that they were in a big.
Hold on, guys. It's my TV.
Carrollton, which I'm very familiar with.
It's my TV. Sorry.
Who is that sexy guy's voice? My God.
Right, you heard that? Doubling back.
Woo. Yeah.
Echo, echo, echo.
That dude sound like cornbread. So
ask Jim if he come tell me the type so he can see if I can see if he's modding. So I need to find out.
Oh, sure. Jim's blue now.
There he is. He's modding.
Okay. Yeah. Can he
you can come to me too, analyze that dog, and I become a pretty regular on Devil Dog _88. We do shows at 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. every day.
Okay. I've been seeing 9 a.m.
See, Sweet Pea, I'm plugging your channel like you do mine. So I'm helping you. We're helping each other.
That's right.
Almost to 50. So if anyone wants to sub to me, appreciate it.
Here they come now. You can't really click on these links in this chat in the StreamYard, though. You have to copy and paste. That's okay. Well, I can do that.
Can somebody get ATS's channel for me if Badass didn't already?
They're both posted in the chat, Angel.
Okay. Thank you, Badass.
Both up already.
And anybody that follows me, by the way, and their channel is public, I go in there and look at my subscribers. And if they're public, I resubscribe to them. So anybody that follows me is going to get a follow back. But there goes Take It to Trial right there. I just followed. Is that a her?
I don't think you followed me back yet, I follow you.
I had to, Doug. Surely not.
Take It to Trial. Leave a comment. I want to see something.
Surely I have. I believe I have, brother.
I could be wrong.
Because you're one of my favorite ones. You're one of my favorite ones out of the chat and everything, man. Because you always get so much information.
Well, thank you for not including me in that.
What?
Well, we're here with you. Obviously, you're one of our favorites. I don't just go on panels with anybody, Angel.
Exactly.
I know that.
Give me a break. There's some people I wouldn't dare go on their channel.
Absolutely not. Not even a thought about it.
Even though I follow them.
I ain't going on no panel with them though. Huh?
That's right.
There's some channels that I watch and I don't understand why they are even doing YouTube, because all they do is tell each other that they're ugly and they hate them and all this. I'm like, I ain't watching this. I'm getting off this.
Right. Okay, I got 2. Who else am I missing here?
Did you already sub to Badass?
Take It to Trial, Badass. Yep, I have. A while back. Is Doug's? There's Doug's right there. Let's go see if I actually am Doug. Let's see, Badass got you in there.
I would understand if Bruce Wayne doesn't want to follow Analyze, but
I would, man. There's no way I wouldn't follow you, dude. Absolutely no way I would not.
There, Brenda, look at yours too.
You're one of my first people to ever show up on my channel, for one thing, Doug. And then another thing, you got useful information in the chat and stuff like that. So
I try to keep it
with his uranium theories.
I throw my opinions out there sometimes, but I'm usually fact-based.
You're also funny as crap when we get to cutting up and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I can be funny too.
Yes, you can. And I had to have that. Somebody's got to have it. You know what, Doug? I did not subscribe yet, buddy. I'm sorry about that, but I have now.
That's all right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna get you up there, man.
CP, you can come up and tell them what happened today, because I gave you the link.
What
And
happened?
me, I'm following a bunch of other cases right now too that we've been
Yeah,
talking about.
she's
So
Sweet Pea, the
it's
one I'm
not just the
talking to.
Nancy case. I got the facts about. I've been doing
Yeah,
Nolan
Sweet
Wells
Pea, the
and the
one I'm
Siders.
talking about.
And,
She follows that Lindsay Clancy trial today, and I've been over there with
Yup.
her for the last couple of days watching her
I'm
coverage.
doing Clancy too, since it's here in my home state of Massachusetts. That's one of my state cases. So
I see you, Ladybug, but I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to your channel.
She's got a channel.
I think so. Yeah. If y'all want to
I
drop
mean,
me
everybody has a channel. It just depends on if they want subscribers so that they can go live and stuff.
and Brenda Walsh, definitely follow her, even though she gives me 3 stars sometimes.
I made her a mod. I
You
hope
can
she
be
sees it.
critical of that Brenda.
Yeah, I know. She will give
You
you a
better deliver the
review.
content she wants, Wayne.
All right. Well, I'll do the best I can. I'm not gonna be wearing those speedos or anything like some of them Georgia. Like some
I
of
ain't
them
wearing no.
Georgia
I ain't wearing no speedos. That'd be an ugly sight.
No Magic Mike on my channel either. Not happening. Don't even.
None of that.
Nope. I gotta give it to the dudes that do. But that ain't that's not my forte. No.
Right? Yeah, you got to give it up for Mike now. I hope his dad is good. His dad has been sick, so
Yeah.
I've been praying for Mike's
I'm
dad.
praying for myself for sure.
Ready to get an
Mhm.
update on that. I think they're going to be on tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Well, look at the hair.
Hey, Seth, how are you doing, bud?
Oh, it's Seth. Welcome in, Seth. Good to see you again.
Doing good, man. How you doing?
How you doing, Seth?
I'm doing. How's everybody today?
Well, we're doing all right. You want to talk about your son some more on my channel?
Not right now.
Not right now. Oh, that's cool, buddy. We're just sitting here chewing the fat a little bit. We've been talking about Nancy some. We had a new face pop up a minute ago, and we were trying to welcome him, but I think he was a little bit lost because he didn't know the case and he didn't know the community very well. So
And so
he didn't
I
have any.
told him he's buffering. He can come back if he wants, and I haven't seen nothing from him since. So apparently that's a no.
Right. But he did say he popped up on the algorithm, so that's good. But you're getting out there on the algorithm, Angel.
I've subscribed to you, Angel, and you too, Wayne.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate
Thank you,
that.
brother.
I certainly appreciate that.
Absolutely. So what's up, Seth? What do you want to talk about today?
Nothing. I was jumping up here to see what y'all were talking about.
Oh, you're coming
Oh,
to
we're
say
just
hi.
talking
All
about
right.
Nancy. We're
Well,
talking
it's
about
good to
Nancy,
see
but
you
then we
always.
got sidetracked and we started talking about other stuff.
He was talking
Yeah.
about a case that I know nothing about, but he did say we could switch gears to Nancy, which, I mean, who knows anything about that? That's actual,
If you
fact.
bring up any case, I'm gonna know about it. That's for sure. I follow them all right now.
Yeah. When
That's how I
Take It
learned.
to Trial said she'll be up in a minute. I'm waiting on her to come up too. So
Hey, Jim.
Who's that? Justine's coming on? Is that what you said?
no, Take It to Trial. That Sweet Pea.
Oh, take it to trial. Okay.
Yeah.
Come on up, trial.
If PLC is coming up, I'm out.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's mean.
she's been mean to you.
No, she just means
Yeah. You notice that too?
Oh yeah.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I like teamwork.
Yeah, me too. Makes the dream work. That's what they say.
Right.
Seth, I'm gonna mod you for my channel just so you know. So you're gonna be a mod here shortly.
Nice.
There, now you're a mod.
I see Jody Woo in the chat too. Hey, Jody.
Hi, Jody Woo.
And Victoria just popped in. Hey, Victoria Burgess.
She's been-
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Victoria's been here the whole time, I believe. She was on here as soon as I got on here.
Oh, I just seen her though, so I always want to say hi to Victoria.
Christine Vasquez is in the chat too. Hey, Christine.
I've been following her since she's been on since I was been with Justin. So just so
If y'all
everyone
got
knows,
channels, post them in the
Justin is
comments.
doing
Even
good.
if you
He's
know
not
somebody's got
coming
a channel,
back to
post it anyway.
YouTube, but he is doing okay. I talked to his mom yesterday.
Thank you for letting us know that, Doug. I appreciate that. I've been wondering
Yeah, I'm
about.
still in contact with him. So
Okay. Awesome.
Can I get somebody to post Seth's channel, please? Because he's got a channel. Or Seth can do it. He's a mod now. He can do it too if he wants.
Right. I'm gonna step away for just a second, guys. Got to go to the little boy's room. I'll be right back.
Alrighty, well. So, what's up, Angel? Anything new on Falter Boy or anything? You digging in any new different cases or? Uh-oh, I'm buffering.
Oh, no, you're not. I'm just like, I've been following Clancy. I've been following Seth's case. When he's live, I usually try to catch his. And I've been following the girl down in Florida that took a plea deal, Courtney Clenny, but she took a plea deal, so she probably won't be going to trial anytime soon.
Gotcha. Probably no trial at all if he took a plea. Oh, and there I go.
Well, you're buffering?
Yeah, it's trying to kick me off. I don't know if it's me or it's probably just me. I'm still here though. That's good.
Okay, Jim. Okay, Jim. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you.
Good seeing you, Jim. Have fun in the shower. Sing a good song for me. Don't think about me while you're singing it, but sing a song for me.
I think that's my channel link. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I see it. It's on there now. Thank you for posting your channel.
Thank you, Seth. Actually, I don't think I subscribed to you yet, so you got another new
The only thing I ever post is the FBI. So
If you want to, when you're ready or whenever we can talk about it, not today, just whenever you're ready to or something, you can come on and we'll talk about it when you're ready. Because like I told you before, I got your back and I'm trying to get the word out to help you find your son.
I appreciate it. I'm tired. I'm getting over another migraine. So
Also, it's not just me, Ladybug's good. But yeah, I'm fully supportive of you too, Seth. Whenever you do put together your petition or whatever for Sebastian's Law, you got my signature.
Yeah, I'll sign it too.
Whenever you get it finalized.
I'm gonna drop down out of here. I just wanted to come say hi.
Thank you, Seth. Appreciate you.
No problem.
Hey, good to see you, sir. Hope you caught that on your way out there.
I think you might have heard it on the way out.
Yeah, I think he did too. So yeah, I got to get to helping him. Just haven't had a chance yet with everything that's going on, but I got to get some flyers printed out and get them spread out here in Georgia because that's really close to Tennessee. You know, so
yeah. How far are you from that town? Like, is it how many hour drive is it?
I think it's like a couple hours. What was the name of the town again?
Oh shit, I don't remember.
Sumner, I believe. Hold on, I'll tell you.
Yeah, Sumter or Summer. I think that's it.
Sumner County, Tennessee is approximately 280
Yeah, Sumter. Yeah, that's it.
The drive takes 4 hours and 30 minutes.
4 hours.
I-75 north and I-24 west with light traffic.
288 miles, 4 hours. So
who's that talking?
That's my Google.
Oh,
that's my machine over there in the corner.
Oh, your AI machine.
Yeah. So I gotta have another.
That says.
After I don't know if you saw me out there yesterday in the rain, Angel Eyes. I think Doug did, but and some people here in the chat did. But yeah, so my phone got wet. Now I got lines on the left-hand side of my screen. So I got ordered. I needed two anyway to be able to stream and talk on the phone at the same time. So now I got my talk phone and my new phone is on the way.
Perfect. It makes it way easier. I always use two phones.
Right. Yeah, that's what JLR says the best way to do is just to have two phones, and that way you can stream with one and take phone calls and look up stuff with the other one.
I mean, unless you're like Kevman and you can actually see the chat on Streamlabs, which is pretty freaking cool. He's the only panel I've been on so far where you can see the chat behind the scenes, which is pretty cool.
Right.
Like, how did he do that?
With Streamlabs, it's a different program. Instead of StreamYard, it's Streamlabs,
Yep.
but it's
So,
a paid
like, how did it
for.
work? Like, you can see from behind? Like, see the ones that ain't even posted yet?
Yeah, the community chat is actually backstage.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, cool. It's quite cool, actually.
It is pretty cool.
Yeah, and he's got different setups. You can have different backgrounds. Like I can put myself on the beach. Sometimes I do that, and so yeah, it is pretty cool actually over there with him.
Yeah, and he can stream to 10 other platforms from the same stream as opposed to only 3, I think, from StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard allows 10, but I got mine set at like 4 or something. Because I'm like, I ain't trying to have a bunch of people talking over everybody and fighting and arguing.
I've seen actually it was in Justin's chat since Doug was talking about Justin a minute ago, and
Whatever
so,
happened to him? I don't even see him anymore.
yeah, he was saying he's not going to be back on YouTube. That's what Doug
Yeah,
was
no, Justin's taking a break.
Just taking a break for now.
Uh,
Right. So yeah, the y'all know Taiwan Tucson and him and
Taiwan, Tucson.
yeah, that's
Is that Bruce?
Bruce from the Philippines. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Philippines, I was looking at my analytics this morning, and I got 1 viewer from the Philippines. I wonder if it's Bruce.
More
If
than
he's
likely.
there, or maybe his wife. He was in the United States, but I don't know if he's made it back or not. But
No, he's still in Seattle for another week, he said. I just was talking to Bruce.
right. So
Yep.
maybe one of his friends or some of his family or something like that, because he
He's
has been
staying with his uncle.
right. Yeah, he may have some of his family watching from the Philippines, though.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, him and Sweets were going at it. She thought she was actually on my channel, but she was on Justin's. Oh, you know what, Doug? You're the one that put an end to that.
I am the one that put an end to that, remember? That was
What
me.
I meant, hold up, what I meant, y'all.
So Bruce and Sweet Opinions was going at it pretty hard on Justin's channel, and then I put a stop to it, and then I took a break and went and got something to eat. And when I came back, they were like at it again. And then Doug come in there and put a stop to it. Like, okay, that's enough of that.
Yeah, Sweet was saying that Bruce was Richard Nolette, and I was like, Bruce is not Richard Nolette. And then she went on to 857 and was saying the same thing. So I went over to his channel and set the record straight for everybody because
she was saying that she was actually on my channel and she wasn't, and they were making Justin upset too. And I said, man, what in the world is going on here? So I'm glad you showed up when you did. I was kind of like, woo. Which I put
someone sent out the bat signal and I came swooshing in,
exactly what happened.
Right.
And then that was the end of all that. Well, like I said, it tried to spill over to 857.
I don't remember that. I must not have been around for that one because I don't remember that one.
You saved
that was a while ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago. You saved yourself some trouble, but that was just saying about people, arguing on the panel and stuff. So it does happen. It does happen from time to time.
Yeah, and it was easy on Justin's because he couldn't really say anything for himself. All he could do was just kick somebody off, but he didn't want to do that either.
Right.
So he relied heavily on his mods to run everything for him.
He did.
Because he was nonverbal, you know what I mean? He could only type.
Yeah, he made me a mod, and I accepted that, but I was like, "Ooh, I don't want to be this. I don't want to do the mod stuff. This is not me. I'm not a good mod, y'all. Don't make me no mod."
I see Sky in here. Sky was one of the original mods for Justin. Yeah, see, Justin prayers. Justin is okay, Sky. I talked to Mom yesterday, so.
What happened to Justin?
He just needed to take a break. It was getting overwhelming for him, and it was just an incident that I'd rather not get into, but pretty much Mom made him stop because it was getting too much for him. So maybe in the future he'll come back, but right now there's no plans on Justin coming back. So
yeah, it makes sense.
getting up there with JLR as far as how much time he was putting into it and stuff. 12
Oh,
hours.
Yeah,
a
but
day.
I felt bad for the guy because every time I watched, he would only have like 5 viewers every time, or 5 or 6 at the most.
Yeah, but he would stay on there though, no matter what he had, and he would
exactly.
keep something going, and he would be there 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. So I was like, okay,
You
this
could
guy's
always go to Justin Stream if you wanted to watch something.
that's right, and have a little chat. You could
Mhm.
always see Miss Sheila would be there, Doug would be there, and Justine.
I was there for some of it,
bit.
towards the tail end of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Where's
So-
everybody at tonight? Where's Pretty Little Clues and Ashley? I figured they'd be here by now.
Ain't no
I
telling, they're
don't
probably
know.
drunk or something. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding.
She don't drink. She's adamant about that.
I know. I saw y'all yesterday with who was it you're with?
Crystal.
Crystal. Yeah, I saw y'all yesterday having a talk about that sobriety stuff and that kind of thing. So
Yeah, because I wanted to get my word out there about my past with that nasty stuff. It was like, oh,
right.
I can't believe I actually got into that and then did it every day for years until it got the best of me. And I'm like, I got to quit now. Well, the doctor told me I had to quit basically. So that's what I was telling them.
Right. I did the same thing. Be 6 years in November for me. Sobriety. I smacked a driveway with my car though, and did $5,000 worth of damage, and promised God if he let me get home without getting arrested, I wouldn't drink and drive no more. And then decided the best way not to drink and drive is not to drink. So I quit.
Right.
And been quit ever since. So I worry about some of our friends that do it regularly, their liver and stuff, man, because I've watched a friend of mine's brother pass away from, what do they call that? Cirrhosis of the liver from drinking.
Yeah.
And that's
The only thing I'm going to say is my doctor told me it was in my best interest to quit and never touch alcohol again. And she's like, because if you do it, you're going to end up somewhere you don't want to be. And I said, okay, 10-4. I walked out. I had beer in the refrigerator. I got home and I threw it all away.
You know what? I actually finished the beer that I had in the refrigerator before I quit, even after that night, because my promise was I wouldn't drink and drive. My promise. So I said I finished those beers, and I was like, you know what? Because you make less and less wise decisions the more you have, and I love.
The alcohol does the talking most of the time.
I love the taste of beer. I still drink the non-alcoholic beer, and I have that with a burger or something like that. But yeah, after one beer, I make a less wise decision to have another beer, and then after 2 beers, I just get more dumber and dumber and dumber as I go along.
Yeah, that reminds me. Pat Ash put in the comments, and I need to ask somebody what's going on with Ted because something happened to Ted today. I'm not sure what it is.
Something happened today.
Yeah, that's what Pat Ash put in the comments.
Well, I'll give y'all a brief on what I know about it from X and watching JLR. I believe he's having some mental issues and maybe trying to make a bad decision about himself and his health. If that makes any sense without saying exactly what's going on. If you can kind of read between the lines now.
I know. I was just like, that's crazy.
No longer wanting to be amongst us. Let's put it that way. The pressure is getting to him a little bit. JLR was up all night last night about it. He signed off today with saying he was getting texts from his mama saying that his JLR's mom was praying for Ted, and a lot of the callers and stuff are praying for Ted. But a lot of people are not putting that out there because, of course, that's his personal issues, his personal health issues, and that type of thing. But I think he's getting help though.
Yeah, I mean, last I knew, he was just trying to start a church or something. That was the last video I seen him make after he got thrown out of church for whatever. I don't even know what that reason was for. I just know that it happened.
Right.
He hasn't been around much since that day. So really, I'm out of the loop on the Ted situation. Well, I pray for him. I hope he gets, does what he needs to do for himself.
Is this about a certain bully I heard? Maybe, I don't know.
Some of that's tied to it, yeah. Most definitely. Which they're saying, don't blame them, blame him, and blame us for encouraging his erratic behavior and and encouraging him to do crazy things. And I mean, to me, we're all just being his friends, and we loved him, And I could see a
Yeah,
couple
well,
on there, and so could Righteous Monkey. He actually made a video about that.
Brenda, I kind of agree with what she just said. She said something about bullies should be charged. Cyber bullies should be charged.
Charged with what? That only happens with kids. Adults can be adults and say what they want. You get to choose who you want to listen to and follow. I'm assuming you're talking about WB and DV and HV and all them anti streamers that have been putting out stuff about certain people.
Right.
Is that who we're talking about? We're referring to?
I'm talking about a specific person that I was told was.
There's more than one though. You're talking about WB probably.
Who like, I don't know who you're talking about.
WB. Obviously, maybe it's not him then.
I heard
I'll just drop it. I don't want to give them any fuel for their fire. So
right, I'm with you on that 100%.
I heard it's somebody from Australia. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's HV.
Yeah. But yeah, Ted does need our prayers and support, guys. And obviously he's searching for something no matter what, because he's you see him there with the Bible, you see him at church, you see him trying to do different things, maybe trying to get some acceptance in different kind of ways. And he needs our prayers. And if he did, what's being said that he tried to do last night, then he definitely needs our prayers. If it's that bad.
I seen this stream on Sunday, and he was going to Green Bay's football stadium. So I mean, he didn't act like he was all depressed.
You can see, look at Robin Williams, Angelos. You can see somebody laughing and cutting up and making everybody else laugh and cut up, telling jokes one day, and the next day they're taking their own lives, dude. It's
they're never going to come out and tell you that it's going to happen. It just happens.
Yeah.
You got to be able to see the red flags, especially if they're your friend and they're close to you. That's why it's important to keep in touch with people you care about.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like I said, Righteous Monkey made a video about that, and he said, I've seen these signs before. That's what it was said in his video, and he was talking specifically about Ted. And I kind of, at the time, I was just like, people are trying to pick on Ted because that's what people do. They pick on him, because he's a crazy, goofy guy, because I had fun with the dude, man. He kind of stood out and did things different than everybody else. And I like to laugh and stuff too. But I mean, Righteous Monkey could see that, man. I have to give him credit for looking and seeing something there. But we definitely need to pray for him. I know JLR loves him to death. I mean, he just every time they get together, JLR gets really excited. I remember when he was coming in on the plane, and JLR was waiting for him at the airport, and he was filming the plane coming in. Then the plane had to go around, and he was super excited. So, yeah, we need to pray for the guy, man, because he's a lovable guy. He's a good guy, man. He's just,
I just cannot believe that what I heard today about him, and I was like, I'm pretty sure my mouth hit the floor because I'm pretty sure it was wide open.
Right. That's usually how it catches us. I had a brother do that very thing, and it catches you off guard. It's for sure. Like Doug said, you gotta watch out for the signs, and learn how to read them better. I'm not good on picking up that kind of thing. Certain things I am, like when somebody's lying or when somebody's telling the truth, or different things like that. Somebody's holding something back from telling me. I can kind of read that, like, is there something you need to tell me, talk to me about? But a person faking their, like, being happy when they're really, on the verge of doing something like that, I guess I just don't pick up on that good enough.
Look at what happened to Perez Hilton last night.
Yeah, and I heard that was pretty gruesome. That's what I heard.
Pretty crazy.
I'm sorry.
During a live, he poked himself a bunch of times and lost like 6 points of blood.
Oh my God! So
Oh my jeez.
On live. The video's been
That's-
taken down since then, but yeah, it can happen to anybody. You just never know.
I see now.
I heard people talking about it today, but I'm like, the people were saying it was graphic and all this, and so I'm like, I don't want to watch that because I don't want to see that.
No, you didn't want to see it, and luckily the video's been taken down. So
Right. I think Just Jaylene was actually in there when that happened because she came to another chat talking about it.
really,
Didn't know
didn't
who it
witness
was.
it.
I didn't know who that was or
Just
anything.
Jalen from Pretty Little Clues channel.
Yeah. Well, you see her in a bunch of chats.
Yeah, I see
JJ's all
her.
over the place. She's stepping on hammers, you know.
Yeah.
That's why she's stepping on hammers. She's trying to go to too many different places.
JJ.
Yep. So that's a terrible thing. Just did it right there on live, huh?
Right there on the
Yeah, I'm like,
live.
I'm glad I didn't watch that because I don't know if I could have stomached that, dude.
Right. That is crazy, man.
Hmm.
That is
Hell, I don't know if I told you guys this, but when Angel Eyes pukes over here, I don't even want to. I get grossed out by having to clean up her puke.
right. Gets choked up on a hairball or something.
Hey, Army Vet, want to come up or no?
I see Army jumping in there.
Army Vet in the house. What's up, my man? Good to see you.
Always says chat.
Chat.
That's right. Airborne. Come on up and take some of this voice strain off of me. I talked all day yesterday.
Yeah, I got to put the link in there for him. So hold on, let me put it in there for him.
Right on, brother, man. Right on. Your voice, it actually builds up strength over time, but it will start cracking and breaking on you after you talk for so many hours.
Yeah, well, I don't try to talk that much, so. There, Army Vet.
So, yeah, and there's a lot of other cases out there that I've been following. Elizabeth Waddell and the Ciders, and obviously Nolan Wells is big right now.
That Siders case is crazy.
Yeah, that's a very disturbing one for sure.
Justine the other day when we talked about it Sunday, she said, I don't know how she even walked after having that many kids.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, my mom had 12. I'm the 12th of 12, actually.
My grandma had 12 on my dad's side. My dad's mom, dad.
Yeah, it used to be pretty common way back when, but not so much anymore.
What up, bro? How are you?
Hey, Doug, Angel. Hey, y'all was having a good conversation, man. I don't even want to interrupt it. That was really fucking good what y'all was doing. Especially
You don't never interrupt, brother. You always add to. You always add to the conversation.
We love Army's insight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always add to the conversation. What are you talking about?
No, I'm just a spectator, man. This is y'all growth, meaning in a year, y'all gonna be experts at this. Y'all know that?
I don't know about that because I'm gonna be honest with you. I still get nervous before a live, and I don't think I'm supposed to.
No, you're supposed to. Actually,
you are.
we all get a little something in our stomach. Yeah.
Most definitely. Definitely you do. Yep. And it happens to like the best athletes and stuff too. Some of them will actually get sick and puke on the sideline before their game starts.
Yep.
And then they'll go out and have a Hall of Fame game after that. So
this
If
part
you
of
stop getting nervous, you might want to take a break.
What'd you say, Doug?
Part of it.
If you stop getting nervous, you might want to take a break for a little while because it's part of human nature.
Right.
Right.
Getting too
But I was
casual.
being honest with Army Vet because Army Vet, I was gonna tell you, I took your advice that one day when you said like basically go to other channels and tell people about my channels. It's actually worked. I grew my channel from like 2 when I told Justine I was gonna do lives. I'm at 240 now.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
sir.
a process. It's a process. First, they're gonna want to get to know you. Then you're gonna have to produce some content. Once you really, now they're gonna say, okay, Angel, now show us what you're about. And
That's,
it's steps. It's steps.
I agree with that 100%. It's easy to hit the sub button, but it's not easy to keep watching something you're not getting anything out of. So,
Mhm.
Absolutely. You got to keep people's attention, keep people
Yep.
interested.
mhm.
Preach.
That's
Yep.
what I try to do, but sometimes I don't know if I'm succeeding or not.
Oh, you are. I mean, look
Yeah.
at this panel you've assembled tonight. I mean, we're all stars here. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But I think you got to enjoy what you're doing too. Like, I went out and did that live yesterday, and I come up to the scene where they actually found the couple, and they had an automobile accident, and you see the people gathered around, and you see the police there and the investigators there, and you're filming the different things, and you realize that you're giving something to that audience that's watching you, and it's something that you're excited about and you want answers
Mhm.
for. And that, like even with JLR and stuff, people feed off of your kind of energy. If you're getting into what you're doing, then they're going to get into it too. That's what I
Mhm.
And not just to any audience. Sometimes you're actually speaking to victim friends and family and people that otherwise wouldn't be getting the on-scene reporting that the YouTubers can give them, especially when your boots on the ground. And that's why it's so important.
Army Vet Badass says hi, friend.
What up, badass ladybugs? The chat. What up, Sky Shouty? What up, y'all? Keep y'all energy up. Shit.
That's right. That's right. Keep the energy up.
Always keep that energy up, because and as content creators, y'all have to keep your energy up. Whatever you're feeling, they gonna feel. Understand that they feel that shit through the. So if you're sad, they gonna be sad. If you hyped up, they're gonna be like, this dude is on 10. It's you,
Got it.
man. Whatever you give out, gonna come right the fuck back.
I believe that 100%. If you get excited about going to get a milkshake and you take your
Yeah.
audience along with you and you're excited,
Yes.
they're gonna be excited that you're getting a damn milkshake.
Right?
It's you've done 1,000 times in your life or whatever, or even more than that. But if you're like, man, I'm fixing to get this milkshake, and you're excited on camera, all of a sudden the chat's like, dang, I want a milkshake too. And
Right.
yeah, that's kind of how that goes. Yeah, keep the energy up. Yep, that was great advice.
And good topics. Like have these, like we know we probably got some stuff in his head about military and Savannah. Always keep these questions in, just in case I come on with I come on with Doug, I come on with have your questions ready, man. Be like, I got a question
Uranium.
for you. Yep, radium. Exactly.
Yeah.
Have you, yeah.
That's
So
the top.
I had a question for you. Speaking of questions, so do you think that them cameras that the Nest cameras that they were talking about, do you think they could have caught a speeding car? Then would they have been able to zoom in and see
No.
the occupants of those cars, or no?
No. All Ring cameras and Nest cameras have a 1 second delay, meaning as soon as the camera go by the house, the camera will come on, but it's gone.
It's gone.
Yep.
Right.
Especially at Nancy's. I don't think they caught any video. I'm in firm belief that the video that we did see is not real and fabricated. And I think it's psychological warfare the FBI is playing with the perpetrators.
I think they're playing it with the American people at the same time, Doug.
And the American people at the same time.
At the same damn time.
Because there's got to be a way. I know they have cameras. I've heard of them that they can actually zoom in and see the occupants of the cars.
Mm-hmm.
Certain ones, I would say, but probably not the ones in that neighborhood in particular, because all the houses, except for Nancy's, kind of set way off the road.
Yeah.
Her camera is kind of a little bit different. And I noticed after they put a new camera there, like DGL would go by at night, and you could see that light pop on that camera when he was driving by. And
Yep.
But the other house is set so far off the road that they're not even picking up traffic. So I think a car could have got out of there without being detected pretty easily.
True. Very true.
Yeah.
But
most people aren't worried about the road, right?
Right.
Let's use our traffic. Let's just use traffic lights where the lights are. they should be able to pull up an hour before that incident happened at Nancy's house. Every car from the interstate, you know what I'm saying, coming into the Catalina foothills at least an hour before the incident happened. I believe they're saying 2 hours. It's 2 videos because one of them I think was recorded before 12 o'clock and one was recorded after 12 o'clock. They just using slick ass words saying it's 2 days.
Right.
That is very
Slick.
possible.
Mhm.
Because if she came home at 10 o'clock, I'm sure her camera picked that up. That's what I think they're gonna release next.
They got more, from what I understand, they got more footage than what they're telling us right now. That's what I'm hearing. So
I heard that they had no other footage, that's it.
I
Who's
heard
saying
they
that
got
there's
a
more
lot.
footage?
I've heard there's more thumbnails, but not footage. But
Thumbnails, exactly, not video, because the video that we have isn't even a video. It's an AI generated video from thumbnails.
they
Or
waited.
there would be more video.
They waited too long to get the cameras, and the footage that was there has now been overridden.
It's an excuse to cover the lie of the fake video. in my
I was
opinion.
gonna say that, Doug. That don't believe that we.
Don't believe it.
You remember when the sheriffs came into the house and they said that right then and there they stopped recording. Right then and there that they wanted the video footage. That second, that minute, they wanted the footage. What's up, Seth?
I see Seth in the
And
house.
not only that, what's his name? Cash Patel comes out and says, well, if we got there an hour or 2 or days earlier, we could have recovered more footage. Like, they didn't recover any footage. Google did. He
Right.
was caught on a lie right then and there. The FBI didn't recover anything. Google did.
yeah, Google. That's what I
Kind of
heard.
what I
Google
think
did.
he meant by that, though, is he could have used his same contacts at Google to get more footage if they got their hands on the camera faster.
You know, it doesn't matter in the time because he took the camera. The time that they got there, it had zero to do with anything. They took the camera and it stopped right then and there when the perpetrators took the camera.
Very true.
Army vet, did you ever check your email?
Oh no, not yet. I'm still blocked on posts. I can't check emails. They're gonna track them.
You have to be
Just
careful
say-
with that.
No,
many excuses come
it's-
from AV.
It's this. Once
AV, you need to
sign-
you need to rename your channel. Call it Excuses Are Us, and I got plenty. And then all you need to do is just sit there and put excuses into your Suno thing while you play it with different beats.
I believe me and Seth could be friends. I really do. He talks the way I talk, especially off camera. Right.
The truth.
Hard to blame you there, man. There's a lot going on here, especially from what I heard went on last night and stuff. I mean, 2 different incidents, and it's like, whew, it's that's too much. I mean, I know it happens in real life too, but
What happened last night?
You can go camping, go hiking, go just touch grass and be with nature for a little while.
Real talk,
Yeah.
real talk, y'all. I've been wanting this forever. I've been wanting a men's channel where fathers, husbands, men get to say, hey, y'all, you know what I'm saying? I've been wanting this on my channel with just saying, go for it, Angel. I just been begging for this.
oh, you're good, Army. I believe you're good.
Hey, I'm always down to come on your panel now that I've broken my my fucking nerve curse here.
No problem.
Yeah, me too. And vice versa for anybody up here. I don't mind jumping on the panel and having any kind of discussion that y'all want to have. I'm pretty comfortable talking about anything. If I don't agree with you, sometimes I'll sit here and keep my mouth shut. Sometimes I'll speak up and say, I don't agree with you, but I respect you, that kind of thing. But I just want people I see some different things in the chat where people are going at each other or, it starts getting really personal and stuff like that. And I just want everybody to realize that this is YouTube. I mean, it's real life is here, and we're talking about real life situations, like particularly with Seth and trying to find Sebastian and stuff like that. But at the same time, we're on the internet and this is YouTube, and these are people that maybe you hadn't even ever met that you're letting get you upset and stuff like that. Or, you're choosing to try to go after them and dox them and shit like that. We can knock that shit off, y'all. I mean, come on now. that's too crazy for me.
He's talking about keyboard warriors. Don't fall for it. That's what he talking
about. I do not appreciate the term keyboard warriors because we know that 90% of them that hide behind an avatar are cowards to begin with.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been a lot of those against me finding my son. And you know what? I don't pay them any attention. They're welcome to come trespass on my property.
Right. Yeah. Come on up. Send me some pizza, please. Or whatever else you want to do.
I think Seth and Ted would have been one hell of a conversation.
Right.
Definitely.
About what he just went through. Because I've been telling Seth he need to write a book. Like he literally need to write a book about men overcoming this and overcoming that and searching for the CPS. And I told him this dude should have a book out every 6 months. The shit that he went through.
I haven't made it through this yet, dude.
You know, big dog. Yeah, I know.
In the middle of it, right?
Jesus, man. Like the stories.
I hope that we're heading towards the end. Because if this is, I mean, but
we ain't.
I don't know. Nobody knows. I mean, I think a couple people know.
Right. Yeah, I kind of mentioned your name too. I hope it's okay, Seth. The Patriot Pride, Adam there, and
yeah, I'm subscribed to him too.
Told him that you may, kind of be interested in maybe doing a show and a fundraiser with him, and they seem really intrigued by that. So
yeah,
if you can, maybe get his email, shoot him over email. I'm sure he would dedicate him and Mike. Definitely, they always helping people.
Yeah, just let me know. I'll be rolling with you. I'll be rolling with yourself anytime.
He would do an entire show devoted, to your son and helping you find your son and getting the information out there. And he's got a pretty good sized platform too. So
yeah, he really do.
Yeah, I know Adam would be more than willing to help, man.
I mean, the only thing I ask is people hand out flyers and keep your eyes open. And if you see my son or you see somebody that looks like my son, call 911 immediately and,
Right.
Call his name. Say his name, Sebastian. I mean, he knows his name.
Right. I know I was going to do that, and I still am going to do that, is get the flyers printed out. I got to get the official FBI flyer that you requested, and I got to get that printed out. And when I'm going out to Alabama to see my daughter and my grandchildren, I'm going to stop there at that rest area on the way back through because it's on the opposite side of I-20. And try to put some up there. I'll give some out in Alabama and here in West Central Georgia too.
I did it in Louisiana and I did it in Fort Huachuca. And I also did it in another area, the African-American community. So I'm spreading, anytime I get a chance, I'm spreading to different communities, different states, you got to get his face out there. You got to get his name out. If it's not working in this sector, hell, I'm in Louisiana. If it's not working in Louisiana, I'm in Arizona. If it's not working now, I'm in Texas. You know what I'm saying? I'm everywhere I stop.
Well, see how you might be in like Arizona. If you could swing by Area 51 and drop my flyer off,
you wouldn't see me again. They'd probably bury me under this bitch.
If I don't see you again, but I get my son, so be it.
Fair trade, right?
They wouldn't let me off that. I'll be disappeared.
I mean,
I would miss you, man.
The way some people talk, aliens showed up above somebody's house and sucked my son up there anyways.
Right. Yeah, it's just too much to think that it just happened, and how does that just happen? I mean, somebody knows something, like you said.
No evidence he ever left the neighborhood. That means there's no evidence that he ever left the neighborhood on foot.
Or even got back there, right?
Well, when you show me proof of life and you give me Texas Roadhouse with him leaving.
So that link you just shared, I got that pulled up and it says view poster.
Yeah, that's the poster today. Yeah.
Okay, now I can download that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Put it.
I got you. And then I can send this over to like the UPS store or the Staples or something like that.
Hey, Seth.
Library.
Got it.
You got it, Angel.
So,
People forget that libraries exist.
Okay. Got it downloaded right now, man.
Go ahead, Angel. I heard you.
Good shit.
one of my commenters said they didn't take his computer.
Talking about AVs?
I think you're talking about AV.
No, take it to trial, but not take his computer. I guess she's asking why they didn't take his computer.
I think they're talking about the electronics at his house.
Oh,
Why
I
they
thought
didn't
he was talking about what Sky said.
Somebody else is asking a question down
But
there.
Sky
about the
said
electronics.
Army vet has to behave or they will take his computer.
You damn right they will.
Oh, I guess
And
I
take
got.
it to trial
I
was
guess
like,
I
not
didn't
the
see the comment
computer.
above.
We all know that AV's got a computer embedded in his forearm
Yeah, I
Hey,
think
on his non-dominant hand because it gets in the way of his dominant hand.
oh, Bugman is a vet too? Okay. Well, you
You
got a
never
lot
know
of
what
vets
you're
coming
talking
in,
about.
we.
Okay.
So
Get more
did
bets coming in.
you?
So sounds like they were looking harder in the wrong direction than they were in the direction they should have actually been looking in to me.
Well, after I found after I got a hold of the DCS reports, you're damn right.
Right.
They already knew. They knew more than I did, when I got off work that morning.
Right. In the first couple of hours they already knew.
I mean, they know more than I know right now. But then again, they don't speak to me, so it's kind of horrible when, it's like people complain that I had a tip line up. Well, I had a tip line up if somebody wanted to report something anonymously.
Right.
And didn't want to talk to the police. Not to mention people were calling the police line and weren't getting hold of anybody. There was nobody there to take the tips.
Yeah, not everybody wants to speak to the FBI. I mean,
No.
kind of
Well,
one of
no,
them.
this is Sumner County, and every tip that I get, it gets processed, researched, and then sent to the FBI.
Gotcha. Are you still getting any tips now, or can you speak to that?
Can't speak about that.
Gotcha. I
We do
gotcha.
get
Yeah.
tips, but I can't talk about them.
Have you ever reached out to the Cajun Navy? Or were they denied any type of
Oh, I
access?
have Todd Terrell's personal phone number and the VP's personal phone number.
So they were denied by the county, just like down in Pima.
They weren't denied, but after JLR turned around and did his little thing telling all of his subscribers that they were the fake Cajun Navy,
Oh, yeah.
and then all of a sudden people are shooting at them. I mean, this is Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I was just
Yeah.
curious. I didn't mean to.
Some
Shooting
little, YouTuber from Florida don't understand what he's doing up here and literally trying to cost people their lives when we're just trying to find a missing child. But, he doesn't care about the people he cares about the story, not the people involved in the story or the victims.
Hey Seth, do you know
That's
that?
my personal opinion. And if he has anything to say, I got someplace he can go.
Seth, do you know that if the tent in the backyard, do you know if they searched that area for DNA or anything, or no?
I don't know. I don't know what they've done. I stay away from that neighborhood for the most part because if somebody would have accidentally, be laying in the middle of the road and I didn't see him and backed over him twice.
Yeah.
Orange is not my good color. All right. Colors that are good on me are earth tone, red, white, and blue. So,
Of course,
Amen.
it was not an accident at that point.
it's still an accident.
Right.
I accidentally stepped on the gas.
Right. I'm with you on that 100%. Especially, with Chris running his mouth the way he does and everything. So
I did not say anybody's name at
well,
all.
You didn't. I did though. Just
I
putting it out.
I don't make threats. Okay.
Right. Me either. Me either.
Other people have. My mouth is still open and running. And he ain't gonna do nothing about it because I'm a guy and not a little kid or a woman. So
Right.
Mm.
Hmm. Yeah, I think a lot of people need to be revisited in that case. That's for sure, and talked to and shaken down, as they say.
well, what gets me is the fact that of everything that they knew, and yet they held such a huge, massive ground search. And if Sumner County had been, I gotta take this.
Go ahead, man. We'll keep the conversation going. But yeah, he's right. And I tell you what, man, it's the way law enforcement, excuse my language, but the way they pussyfoot around with stuff and pussyfoot around with releasing information to the public so we can get to the bottom of who did what. And they, they let people go for years and years and years to protect the integrity of the case. And it's like, what case? You don't even have a case that you're protecting the integrity of the case. And they care more about getting a conviction than they do a capture and getting somebody in custody, for God's sakes, to me.
Yeah. Possibly preventing another crime on somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And but I'm starting to see a lot of families going to investigate, cyber investigators like me, like saying, give me the truth, because they lying to me. And a lot of parents are saying, fuck the FBI and the sheriff. Like they're going over their heads now.
Yeah, they withhold information from us. They lie to us on purpose. They beg us for help, then they run us away, and they accuse us of certain things and it's like people get sick of that shit after a while, and they want to reach out to people like you, Vet, and because hell, if the person just looks at me right now and says, yeah, I'm a liar, I lie to you all the time, I have a right to do that. Or, I know a lot more than you do, but please help me figure this out. Well, not if you're not going to share what you know and help me help you, then, how about no? How about that?
How about no? Exactly.
Yeah, it's the way they just play by their own set of rules, and they do their own thing. And then they have their own elitist little club that they're in, that's privy to the information, and you're not allowed to have this information. And this shit gets old after a while, especially after you see them go for years and years and years. And, with certain particular cases, there's most likely a damn suspect. And all you're doing is letting them run around. You're letting them off the hook. You're not putting any pressure on them whatsoever. I mean,
yeah.
Come on, and they just to step it up a little bit. And
there's the whole, we can't talk about this right now. It's an election year.
Right.
What? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget about that one.
To me, they seem lazy and they waste time to get through, like to get through a shift or get through the next day to get that paycheck and shit. No hard-nosed detectives out there, like the old school Chris McDonough or Boomer that came on 857 show last night and stuff. Them guys that just ain't gonna go to sleep good, and they're not gonna let that shit go, and they're gonna be out there knocking on doors. They're gonna be out there shaking shit up. They're gonna be in front of the camera, and they're gonna be saying what they think. Now they're just like constantly just drip, drip, drip here and there. If you're even lucky to get that from them, or you get some guy that talks out both sides of his damn mouth and uses his hands and never said the first word in 30 minutes worth of talk. And that shit just gets old to me, man. And it's like, dog, this is what we're paying you to do for real?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that too, we're paying you and you treat us like, it's just hard to explain.
Not only that, even when they give you information, the distrust in the institutions is even a bigger problem. Like, you'll get information, but you don't even believe what they're telling you because we're constantly being lied to. So that's the bigger, foremost thing that.
Hey guys, I'm gonna walk away for a minute. I gotta feed my cat. I'll be back in about 5 seconds.
We got you, buddy.
Oh yeah.
I was breaking down. I'm recording the interview room, but I know ain't nothing new gonna come out, dog. Ain't nothing new. Nothing, y'all. Nothing. Now the conversations we're having they can't have these conversations because they can't not fantasize, y'all, but their mindset can't wrap themselves around this case. That's why you never see the bigger channels fantasizing or coming up with a theory. They just can't. They don't know how. So they will never hear this. It will come out. They won't believe it. The believability will leave.
Exactly.
That's why they're interviewing each other. Y'all notice that?
Yeah,
Mhm.
they really are.
I
They
do.
really are. And they're
How
afraid of
weird is
being
that?
sued. You know, they're afraid of being sued, and they're afraid of what their peers and their colleagues that are, you know, in that. And there's so many former law enforcement. Have y'all noticed that over the course of this 6 months in this case? Like former detective this, former so that, you know, like how in the hell? And most of them ain't even 60 years old. I'm like, why are there so many former, you know, retired law officers?
I could tell you, but they're gonna get mad at me. I could tell you. I can honestly tell you, but they're gonna get all of them gonna get mad at me.
Well, just, you know, just let them get mad. It's about that pension, though, huh? You ain't got to say yeah either. No.
Honestly, they're too stupid. It's just
Yeah.
like the same reason we got the military out, certain people out the military. These old ways don't work anymore. This is cyber in 2026. If you don't know how to do this with a computer screen, if you don't know how to dissect data and that, we don't need you no more.
Right.
Fire captain days are gone.
Right.
You know, that's
Exactly.
why we fired all the military. We're gonna blow them up with a missile until that missile get hacked. Now what you gonna do?
Right.
This is 2000. They are wiping all these dudes. Notice everything that they're saying got something to do with nanos and ground investigation. They ain't said one thing about flock cameras in the area. Why ain't no pings? Nothing.
Right.
Because
Right.
they don't have the intelligence.
Geofencing.
No, they don't know any of that.
Right.
Nothing. I don't think they know any more now than they did on the very first day they showed up. And if they did learn anything, it was from watching streamers and YouTubers and people that are actually
You are
spinballing and
very
thinking
correct.
about other ideas. It's coming from us, not from them.
Right.
Understand, y'all. The FBI is linked up into 3 categories. The guys on the ground that gives the evidence to that don't know shit, basically the people that pick up the stuff, they give it to the BAU and they give it to FBI Cyber. Who do you think is running this case? FBI Cyber and the BAU. Because of course they having mental health games on the damn dude and y'all. FBI ground ain't running this. It ain't nothing to run.
Right.
It's nothing. It's nothing. Everything
And even
is
in
cyber.
this case, that the BAU guys can't even agree on that. The ones that are talking and going on to different channels and giving their behavioral analysis, like they can't even agree if it's one person or multiple people, or they have no freaking idea what they're dealing with.
No.
No idea you can get a BAU from a 20-second camera footage. No way.
Right.
No way.
No way.
No way.
Mm-mm.
They'll have a
It's all for
4-person
show.
panel like we got right here, and this person will talk about it for 15 or 20 minutes, and this person will piggyback or sister off that and talk about it for another, you know, and they just bounce it around, and they say the same exact thing. They just word it a little bit differently, and they come up with like one good little talking point, like, and I'm not saying anything about this guy, but you got the waiter and you got the chef, you know, and it's like, no shit.
Sometimes there's too many cooks in the kitchen.
The most brilliant thing anybody said in this whole case on some of these bigger panels. You know what I mean? It's like
it's always tough on the chat.
A little something more than that. Like, can you tell me how the hell that car got out of there without being detected on, like y'all said, the flock cameras? Or, you know, somebody had to turn their phone on and off, like with the Adelson case. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that, where Daniel Adelson was killed, you know. He was going through a divorce, and then supposedly his wife's brother, along with the mom, you know, had him offed. And the people who did it, you know, they turned their phones back on after they left the scene after a certain amount of time. And that's how
who was the last who was the last person to call Nancy?
Yeah.
They didn't release
for church
that.
friends. For church friends.
Somebody.
Somebody.
Y'all get it? Somebody called her. Who was the last person? They ain't released that data.
Mm-mm.
Y'all understand the kidnapper was inside her house with her
Ha-
and her phone for
Right.
41 minutes. Who did
How's that
who
going to
did
hurt
he
any
call?
prosecution? That's not going to hurt the prosecution case in any type of way. Just tell us who was the last person that called, for God's sake. There's a lot they can share with us, and then we could help. You're just now releasing these ransom notes. You learned your lesson from the Unabomber, not releasing those for 30 years, and when you finally did, bam, you got the Unabomber. Should have did that, 29 years ago. Same thing here. You waited 6 months to release the ransom notes. You're sitting on a damn bunch of information right now that obviously the FBI can't make heads or tails of. We know Pima County sure can't do nothing with the shit. So how about put it out here with us and brilliant minds like Justine and Army Vet here and Doug and people that's pouring over this kind of thing. Let them go to work on it, because whether they notice or not, work is being done around the clock by people online, by sleuths and stuff, and digging in and digging in. The way she went into the Bitcoin thing last night got me thinking that's exactly how they're going to solve this thing, is find out that Bitcoin wallet, where it originated from, and the IP address that sent those notes. That's the way they're going to nail this shit down, I think. Sorry for my language.
No, you good with?
Hey, Army Vet, I got another question for you.
Go for it, big dog. Go for it.
Do you think the Army Rangers could have been called in to try to track her down, or no?
If it was an elite team. It would have to be the most elite team that you can think of, because that's who they're going to send. So yeah, SEAL Team, Delta, it's gonna be that. You definitely believe that. It's gonna be them.
Yeah.
And their success rate is really good.
But we wouldn't even let the United States Navy search, so I doubt they were calling a Delta Force.
Right.
It's a reason they didn't let the Cajun Navy in now. It wasn't his call. That was probably the military's call.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I know the reason. You know the reason.
Yeah, I do. But you got to give people that don't know the area. But y'all, if y'all check, have military bases. We just had an attack here in Louisiana, in New Orleans. Terrorists are attacking our military bases with drones. So research, have military bases been attacked in the last 6 months with drones? So they can't let y'all fly them near Davis-Monthan Air Force Base.
Right. That makes sense.
Yep.
Those drones.
They ain't gonna tell y'all. Yeah, they ain't gonna tell y'all. They're gonna do some bullshit, but you get it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else they haven't told us about? Nancy's router. Nancy's router alone could have given us the radio signals and at least told us how many people were in that house at that time, because it does have that capabilities if they looked. And I'm sure they know the number of people. They're just not telling us. Even without the Wi-Fi running, it's going to bounce off of them and show you the outline of how many people and the size of them that are in that house at that time.
Thank you, Doug. I mentioned that the other day to somebody. I'm like, why didn't they take the router? Her internet would have told them everything they needed to know.
They got it.
They have it. They're just not telling us.
Yeah. Doug, right? They got TC. Yeah, I know about that. That was the link that told me this is something else. That right there.
That right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why wouldn't they be telling us? I mean, I guess they're trying to cover something up.
National security.
National security.
What would be like if they divulge what's happening? I mean, what would happen to the nation?
What happened to Boston when y'all found out the two dudes?
Tsarnaev brothers.
Was running around Boston. It was martial law.
Martial
Everybody
law.
get inside your house. Get inside your house. Don't peek out. That's what would happen in Arizona. Martial law.
And
guess what? They caught them guys in 2 days.
Damn sure found them, didn't they? I was very impressed, man.
So if you want them found, would you tell the Americans to do this in 2002? This ain't then. Remember, this is after everything. Now Americans has woke up. They wouldn't even take a shot. You gonna tell them to sit in their house now? Americans ain't gonna do it. You know damn
Well, think
well they ain't
about-
gonna do it. Doug, would you do it? Somebody come
I wouldn't.
contact, sit in your house. What?
And there wouldn't be anything I could do. They're just coming in. Like, there's no stopping them.
You know what I say,
That's
Vet?
martial law.
That's
say-
martial law.
Cut me a check and I'll sit right here, by God.
What do you think? Let's just hypothetically talk here for a minute. And this actually was about uranium. What do you think would happen if they came out and told us that the people were after the uranium to build a nuke to set off somewhere, or some type of special zero gravity energy or anything like that? Do you think people would take that very well? Do you think it would lead to like any leads or help the investigation in any way, shape, or form?
Right.
I'll go
And you're saying-
deeper. I'll go
ahead.
deeper with you, Wee. I'll go deeper with it. Say we found y'all. This is allegedly. This is not true. This is not true. So I don't want. Allegedly, if you find out that dude was at the front door was Iranian, and because of what's happening over there in Iran, somebody wanted to send a message to America, proxy terrorism.
Right.
How would the American public take that?
Well, since you asked it like that, that kind of got my head going in a different direction pretty quick, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
How would you
Because
react?
Well,
Angry?
I know how I take things a little bit differently because I try to read a little bit deeper with
Yeah.
not conspiracy deeper, but I know how some of these guys think because I've been watching politics for a long time. Let's just put it like that. So
Gotcha.
if it got out that Iran had some boots on the ground here and they sent somebody to kidnap Nancy Guthrie, that would be a huge deal in the United States of America because they're blaming this administration for going over there and starting a war that didn't need to be started. Whether you believe it or agree with it or not, that's beside the point. If that kind of information is like, oh, Iran's inside the United States attacking, now we got some problems in the United States. And now we got some problems.
It will
Nope.
fundamentally change the voting process of every American.
Oh, yeah. Come November, that's just going to be a clean sweep because
And guess what? There was a war started just weeks after this. So those are the people that know the know. They're privy to the know.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We're just having a conversation.
Conversation.
hey, now you got my head. Now I'm a little bit. I don't
It
usually
will
get
fundamentally change who you will vote for the next 8 years.
I don't usually go down those rabbit trails that hard. I usually think it's something a little more simpler than that. But even if it was just a sleeper cell type thing, that would be a really, really big deal in this country.
Yep. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
That might be something
I
you
got
want to
three
hide. That
Shouldn't have
might
done
be something you want to hide.
You should have done it to me, Vet, because now I got to
People
go.
lit on that.
I'll be even more honest with you. The last Savannah interview, which set the retired intelligence community off, is the one question that we knew after she said that we knew the government had to respond somehow because of this one thing. They didn't want y'all to figure out why did she do that on Instagram and not on NBC. I'll wait for y'all answer. Give me a good one.
Go ahead, Doug.
Why
she didn't do this on NBC and did this shit on Instagram? Because it's her
First
First
of all,
Amendment
you
right.
wouldn't have been allowed to do it on NBC because you have to be vetted by the people that allow you to say what you want. So on Instagram, you are your own person and your own independent journalist, and you can give your own opinion without anybody giving you permission.
Right.
That is our fundamental right, and they cannot take our rights away from us. That's why she went to Instagram.
Basically, what Doug is saying is they wasn't going to allow her to say this on NBC.
Yeah.
Because she asked. And they said no. That's why she went to Instagram. And
Yeah.
y'all just skipping over that little bitty incident. Like,
What else
wow.
did they suppress?
that
They suppressed
told
her
me
from
a
doing
lot.
the interviews of Einstein also. So there's
That
that in
told
play
me a lot.
also.
That
So
tells me the networks are working with the government.
this can't be the only
suppressing
one,
this.
right? This can't. If this is sleeper cells waking up because of what's happening over there, then this can't be the. Nancy Guthrie can't be the only one.
Unless
Sure.
they got what they were looking for.
Our water just got hacked this weekend also in 7 different states by Iran.
Mm-hmm.
Lockheed Martin, all the Lockheed Martin, the hack was done by China. Our voting was hacked, was done by China. Stryker, the medical facility, was hacked, done by Iran. Oh, we at war, y'all. They just covering this shit up. Am I right, Doug? Like, I'm sure, Doug, you know some of
Yeah.
this shit too. Y'all, they just sweeping this shit under the. Yeah, it's a lot of shit going on.
Lockheed Martin in Georgia, or
Lockheed Martin, Lockheed Martin, that's in charge of making military shit. They have
right.
it.
That's we got that. It started here in Marietta, Georgia. That's actually my birthplace.
Georgia got hacked too. Check your state. Check Georgia got hacked. Check did Georgia water plant get hacked this weekend?
That's just great.
Blow your crazy mind. I know. It's you're gonna get pissed. They covered it up really well.
Look,
I know. They covered it up really well. They
my own
covered
water
it up.
right here at home, man, because I live on a reservoir and they protect the water here. So I just use water right out of the faucet. Now I'm like, oh my God.
So hold up. So are you saying you see military and FBI trucks outside your water reservoir?
No, I don't actually.
Not yet.
No. But I mean, they like protect. You got to have 3 acres to have a place around here because it's on a reservoir, and you have to have your septic pumped out every 5 years. A lot of restrictions around here because of the reservoir that I'm on. So I feel safe about. Well, I did feel safe about my water until just now.
Yeah,
I might drop down too. Where'd Seth go?
He down there talking shit.
Excuse me. Excuse me. He got to call at the right time. I hope and pray that maybe he actually got a good call.
Seth, I reposted that for you, Seth. By the way,
I see that there on the screen. Very nice.
But with Nancy, it's something more, and the only reason I know that area because I was stationed there for so many years after September 11th. There's no way.
Vet, you mind if I say something right quick while this?
Yeah, go for it. Cook, big dog.
I just want to tell people in the chat that the link that's up there will take you to a website to where you can get the flyer and have it printed out for Seth to help him find his son Sebastian. So
yes,
that link
he asked me to repost it, and I reposted it for him so people could get it.
Right.
I'm gonna have Bad Ash or somebody in a few minutes repost it.
No, that's some big dog. But I just love promoting him. Good job, y'all. Because I remember you were saying you wanted to interview, ask questions, and I'm like, dude, just knock that shit out. He's a regular person.
Right.
That's what I want everybody to know. Just a regular.
Yeah, he is. I got to talk to him quite a bit over there at Pretty Little Clues last time, so. It was kind of earlier in the morning, so my brain was a little bit fresh. Of course, there was more people on the panel and stuff too, but everybody kind of let me start asking questions, so I was able to take down some information. And I got some pretty good stuff going on. I don't want to sit here on live on YouTube and say I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, or if some things come up, y'all may see. See what people look like these days and that kind of thing. See how they're acting a couple of years later. Just saying. Because it's not. Nobody's going to let that case go. Nobody's going to let Summer Wells go, and we damn sure ain't going to let Nancy go. And I don't matter how high up it is, but boy, if it is that high up and that's what's going on, God dang! I mean, can they keep what's 4 months till November? Can they keep everything down that long?
The next administration going to expose it.
Silence of the lambs. That's all I got to say.
They're gonna expose it like the next group, because remember,
Right.
you're gonna get a next FBI, you're gonna get the next CIA, you know what I'm saying? And they're gonna be like, hey, go check this out. And if it can make the other people look bad, they gonna bring. That's how our administration work, y'all. If I can make you look bad, I'm bringing that shit out.
Oh, you know
Yep.
they are. Yeah, even if it's true or not true.
Pretty
In
much,
some, you know,
they're
in
gonna
some
bring
cases,
something out.
if it gets close. Oh yeah, I can see like Jamie Raskins or something like that really going, you know, hardcore on that. And some of those people that are starting to gravitate to the middle, you know, Liz Cheney and you know, the dude from
Mhm.
Virginia. That's his name's in my mind now, but he's trying hard to, you know, he stepped away from the Democratic Party to go independent. So
Yeah, it's all
they're
gonna come
trying to
out.
a middle party going on, but I don't see that happening either. We'll see though. Come November, we'll see what's
Yeah,
up.
because the one thing I know is who's ever on the president, like whoever's gonna be president, you have access to all the secrets now.
Right. Yeah, that position holds way too much power for such little qualifications, don't it?
Oh, you said it.
Dang, man. You could literally like never have held an office in your life. And I mean, what position, what company or anything would hire you to do that, you know, to run the entire company and you've never even done anything that the company does? It's just fucking ridiculous. And then just be given all the power and all the immunity that there is in the entire world. It's mind boggling to me
Yeah.
how we elect somebody like that. It's way too much power for one individual to have too. You know, I think that stuff starts messing with people's minds and their ego and their pride, and they start thinking they're untouchable and they start doing stupid shit, you know, after they get
Sound like
elected.
YouTubers. Sound like YouTubers.
Well, we pretty
'Cause-
much are all YouTubers, aren't we, man?
Deep throat.
No, what I'm saying is I honestly believe the next politicians and presidents will come from YouTube. Where else would you have a platform of 26,000 people that can vote for you, that you can get your name started? I believe what you're seeing now with this Nancy Guthrie, some of these FBI people y'all are seeing will try to run for office off of this shit. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Watch.
I want to let
Just
y'all
watch.
know to make sure not to nominate me because I don't want that job.
Just watch, y'all. Just watch. If we have little grifters, that means we have big grifters.
I thought about
Just
running
say-
for president on this plane.
Watch. Just watch, y'all.
Maybe we
Just
can
watch.
get a debate or two going on YouTube. That'd be nice, and let them answer some of the questions from here and from some of our platforms. You know,
I'll
That's
debate
what they're doing.
anybody about anything.
I know.
Did you
Interesting.
hear me,
because
guys? I said I thought about
everything.
running for president, and I said no, I'm just playing. I would never do that.
I know that's right, Angel. For real, nope. I'm good on that. Thank you, though.
I used to rub elbows with these people in the military. Once I pull allegedly, when Senator Clinton comes over to the Middle East back then, you know, the top of the people over there in the Middle East. Even
Yep.
she had to cover her fucking head when she came to the Middle East.
Right.
And she was the strongest woman in the United States being Secretary of Defense. So that told me where power was, y'all. You might think you the shit in the United States.
Right.
Once you cross that, it's a whole different world out there, y'all. It's a different
That's
world.
why Benghazi happened. They were trying to shut her down.
Just saying, y'all, it's a different world out there.
Yeah, I realized that when Biden was on the plane and they shot the supersonic missile into Western Ukraine there, Lviv, I think it is, and they hit that the oil tower, and you could actually from Air Force One you could see that explosion from the airplane. I was like, that's a pretty powerful statement to be saying to the president of the United States. Is he was heading to Poland and Russia shot off that missile. I was like, oh shit, man. They could have probably just took the plane down if they wanted to.
Trump sent his son to do an Iranian deal.
Yeah, his stepson, right?
You feel me?
Or son-in-law.
son-in-law.
Nobody even seen that, Doug. Like, hell, like, what the fuck is going on? That's
Oh,
on
I
the
seen it.
intelligence. I'm like, are you serious? You can just bring your son-in-law into the most crucial. Wow.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but it's a reason. The reason is intelligence. I don't even trust what I'm seeing. I got to send my brother. You understand how distrustful that is?
Right. Yeah. Most
Yep.
definitely.
Like, wow. I don't trust you. I don't trust the government. I don't trust what y'all telling me. I don't trust. I'm gonna
Mhm.
bring my son-in-law, and he gonna tell me what's going. That's crazy.
I'm gonna send him over there to broker one of the biggest deals they've been trying
That's
to come up with for
crazy.
500 years.
Right.
That's crazy, y'all.
And this other guy that they call VP that I didn't want to have as
Has
VP, but
completely disappeared off the face of this earth.
hey, where is he at anyway? For real?
There's so much happening, y'all. So is
There's a lot going
anytime that I'll tell y'all this, and it's gonna be the funniest thing that y'all see. Anytime we have a peace treaty, they drop evidence about Nancy Guthrie. It's the funniest shit that I'm seeing.
right. Then the gas prices go down, and then the gas prices back up.
It is the funniest. Y'all, if y'all sit back and just look at it, we did a peace treaty that last weekend, and Savannah came out. I'm like, this is the funniest shit I've ever seen. I was like, y'all kidding me?
Yep.
I don't even watch mainstream media no more, any of that anymore. And I used to like just day and night and day keep up with everything, but I'm finally over that. So where are we at now? Do we got a treaty, or we don't have a treaty? Is the straight, or is
Do
the
we
straight?
really think we're going to be able to go through with a diplomatic solution after we
No.
just blew up everything in their country?
No.
Come on, there's no diplomacy was gone the day the first bomb fell.
Right.
It's over with.
Yeah.
Just
And
call it what it is.
I'll give you intelligence wise what they're thinking before I roll out. This is what and y'all give y'all thoughts. I enjoy everybody on this. If they do what they do and nuke this, gas prices will quadruple overnight. We all know that. And it probably will take 10 years for it to level down. As
Right.
president, would you do that? There you go. That's your answer. In question.
Absolutely not. And he's gone. Just like that. Exit stage right. Mic drop.
Well,
Later,
well,
Vet.
Pretty's here now, y'all. She'll be coming up here in a minute. I put the link in for her so she can come up in a minute.
I see her.
The cool kids are here.
The way they're fighting this war reminds me of Vietnam War that my dad told me about, that how they had to fight with one hand tied behind their back.
Christina, put the link in. Come on.
Do you know why the reason that we were given for why we started this war? What was the reason that we were given by the president?
To me, it was to free the Iranian people and to stop them from getting a nuclear weapon.
To help them from getting the nuclear weapon, which is the enrichment of uranium. We went to war with them to stop them from getting enriched uranium so that they cannot build a nuke. And guess who knew where the uranium was? Uranium.
Right, there we are. We're back to that word. Uranium again, which
Nobody wants to talk about it. They keep shutting me down, but that's all right. I'm going to keep bringing it up because it needs to be talked about.
Right. Do you think it'll ever be brought to light, though?
I don't think we'll ever know the truth. Even if we're given an answer, it won't be the truth.
Right.
It'll be another Kennedy.
Right.
In my opinion.
Pretty messed up because it makes me feel like I'm wasting my life on that shit trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? It's like, and I agree with you. If it's that high up of a level, then, you know, we've been sitting here for 6 months talking about this friggin' porch guy or what light got broke and what camera did what and this kind of shit. And this them.
Exactly. And what haven't we been talking about? Einstein. We haven't
Einstein.
been talking about UAPs. We haven't been talking about the Iran war. We haven't been talking about all the other things that are going on in this country right now. It's intentional.
And you know what, Doug? I was watching mainstream media more, and all the other channels were talking about Einstein, but there was one particular channel, and I'll
I
just go
don't
ahead.
watch the mainstream news. The only channel I watch pretty much is to get my news is Justine at Pretty Little Clues. That's where I get my news from.
I hear you. Right on, brother. Right on. Shout out to Pretty Little Clues, Justine. Great job on the Bitcoin stuff last night. But Fox News pushed this Nancy Guthrie thing when nobody else was talking about it. They were on that shit in the morning, in the noon, and at night, day in and day out, over and over and over and over. Because I switched channels. I switched between MSNBC before they changed their name to MS Now, CNN, CNN,
I don't watch none of those channels. They're all.
and I'll tell you, there's only one channel, and it's Fox News that was pushing Nancy Guthrie day and night, night and day, and they wasn't talking about the files or anything else. And I think they were intentionally not talking about it because it was making somebody look bad. And it finally caught fire when YouTube got out there too, and they started streaming. And then, like Doug just said, now this is all we talk about. We don't talk about the files no more. We don't talk about the island no more. We don't talk about the ranch no more. We don't talk about the British, people stepping down and getting arrested. All the big leaders and stuff around the world. I mean, it was a really, really big deal before this, and now it's not. That's mind-boggling to me.
Listen, they waited 75 years to drop freaking aliens and UAPs on us, and they did it at the perfect time when our attention was diverted elsewhere. That is alone, that one detail should tell you a lot. I don't think it's coincidence that these files just started dropping now. It's because people aren't paying attention to the other things.
You're right.
And to me, it's not just one side or the other. It's both sides, and it's deep when you got former presidents, current presidents, senators, prime ministers from different nations, kings, this kind of thing. Man, that's getting pretty damn deep. And they needed a distraction, and they got a 2 or 3 of them now because you got what's going on in Iran, you got what's going on with Nancy, and we're distracted. I'm distracted. I'll admit I can't speak for everybody else, but I'm distracted because I just got tired of hearing their bullshit and seeing their cover-ups,
Yeah, I'm still paying attention to everything else that's going on while being involved in the Nancy case.
That's very
good. I'm on all fronts.
You kicking on all cylinders, ain't you, bro?
Yeah, I try. It's hard to keep up, but I try my best.
I just get so sick of them beating the same drum every single day that it just gets on my nerves about how this one particular person, what they had for breakfast, or when they farted during the day, and this and that and the other, over and over and over, just repeat the same name constantly over and over and over again. And some for and some against, and the back and forth, the bickering, you suck, no, you suck, we're good, no, we're good, and all that back and forth, and it sounded like high school shit, just like with people in the chat and trolls and shit like that going back and forth with each other. That shit gets so old to me, man. I guess because maybe I'm 56 years old now, and I don't mean to be on my soapbox for so long and preaching so much,
right?
But that shit right there is so old to me. That you can't shut your damn mouth and do what you was elected to do what you're getting paid to do, and stop trying to divide everybody out here, because there's a lot of good people that care about each other, and at least this community come together, no matter what our political affiliation or culture that we come from, or what state we live in, or even what country we live in, for goodness sakes. We've all found a way to put that aside and have different ideas and different opinions and talk about different things and still be civilized. They could take some lessons from what's going on here, I think.
Yeah. Just like me, I ain't red, I ain't blue. I'm an American. And
that's right.
I don't like either side. I'd like to make up my own opinion. I'll take information from both sides and make up my own decision, my own opinion, but I'm not going to allow somebody to tell me what to think and what to believe.
Exactly.
I just don't roll that way.
Red. I'm my own person. I make up my own mind.
I'm the same exact way, and that must be why we're here, because birds of a feather do flock together. So
We're sick of mainstream just shoving down our throats what they want us to think and believe.
They shove whatever narrative they want down our throats, and that's why I quit watching. I told Justine the other day I don't watch mainstream news because that's all they do is they want you to think what they want you to think, and not
they
the way
do.
They want to
others
just
form our
blame
own
the other
opinion.
side so that they can get their guy elected in the next election cycle, and that's all the media is becoming now.
And you know that stuff works too, because if you watch people who only listen to one channel, one side, you know, some people listen to CNN, some people listen to Fox.
You
Only.
can't even have a conversation with them.
You can't, because they don't see the other side at all. You know what I mean? And they believe
Exactly.
they are 100% locked in, because I watch both of them, so I know what they're both saying. And the people that get fed that and believe that, that's the only conversation that they can have, and they regurgitate what they've heard on that channel.
That's
You know,
how propaganda works, Wayne.
they stand on that 10 toes down, that this is the
Whether
truth.
whether
And
it's
the other
red
side,
propaganda or blue propaganda, that's how it works.
I mean, it's
Exactly, and I
just
don't.
like, what?
I told people the other day. I told somebody the other day I vote the way I want to vote. Nobody's telling me how to vote.
Right. And people are losing family members and friends and everything else over the situation. And, you know, it's bad, but it's hard to believe that, you know, there's a cover up going on out there in Arizona with an 84-year-old woman, just because of some kind of politics or some kind of deep game like that going on. But I mean,
You know what? You know what,
really,
Wayne? I've seen something in my own state that I think is a corruption and a cover up, and I'm pretty sure you heard of the Delphi case, and that alone is the biggest corruption and cover up I've ever seen in my life.
yeah, Boomer was actually talking about that case on his channel a little bit earlier, and how 6 years had went by, and then somebody opened up a file and things changed. But yeah, I know what you're talking about with that. I left that case after they made the arrest, thinking that it was solid. But
Did you ever go back and watch? Did you
Yeah.
ever go back and watch any of R&M's? She covered it extensively for like 5 years. I was with her every day when she'd start at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon sometimes and go until like 1 o'clock in the morning. One time she did like a 12-hour stream on it. We were all there the whole time.
There's one guy in here that knows a lot about that case, and that's Who's Your Daddy. He's been following that and reporting on it since the beginning.
Yes, he was there with us when she was doing it. He was there.
Yep. Who's Yours there? That's his homeland. So
Gotcha.
Hey, I don't know if you knew that, but that's my homeland too. But I'm only like 70 miles from there.
right.
I've been up through there, going to Chicago from Georgia. I've seen the most windmills I've ever seen in my life was in Indiana.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
most cornfields too, probably.
Yeah,
Because you've never been to Texas, I guess.
I have not. I haven't been that far. I just made it to New Orleans this past year for the first time. That's the furthest west I've been. Right there is New Orleans
Mm-hmm.
from Georgia. So, but that was pretty cool to go through all those states. You know,
Where'd Justine go? I told her to come on, and she ain't came on yet.
she didn't like your commands. So,
She seen me and she was like, I'm out of here. I can't talk to that guy.
right.
He's going to talk about uranium or ciphers or something that I just don't want to talk about.
Yes, Hoosier. That's what I was just saying. The corruption and cover up in the state is ridiculous.
Y'all got Mike Pence.
It's every state. It's every state. It's not just your state.
Right. Yeah, it really is. It really is. It's every state.
Before
Maybe
Delphi, there was the Strangler. We won't even get into that.
Right.
Whitey Bulger, and if you've ever seen the movie The Departed, it's literally based on the Winter Hill Gang and Whitey Bulger. He actually was such a good informant that he got an FBI agent locked up, John Connolly.
Nice.
You can believe that one. That's how good of a freaking gangster he was.
I need to look into that more. I know that name, and I kind of know what you're talking about, but I don't.
Whitey Bulger, I heard that name too.
Mm-hmm. Very.
Everybody should know who Whitey is.
Right. But you know, work and sports and news and more news kind of keeps you away from movies and different things like that. But
oh, for sure.
But yeah, that's I'm going to look more into that because I know the name pretty good, and I'm pretty sure I know the story too. It's just not coming to the top of my head right there. You know.
Oh, it's a tentacle of stories. There's not just one. It's a multitude of different facets. Most people don't know that he was also a subject of MK Ultra, which is something else that's been in the news lately that they decided they wanted to talk about while everybody's distracted.
Well, you
But
mean
yeah,
the missing
Whitey
scientist?
Bulger was a subject of MK Ultra here in Massachusetts.
Oh, I know. I don't know who that is. I never heard that.
That was the beginning of mind control, where they were using things like LSD and other methods to get people to tell the truth or to forget things, and the preamble to what the CIA knows now and how they're able to control things the way that they do.
It's coming back to me now. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know that you said something. I did hear something about mind control the other day.
Yeah. And I've
Been
watched
going on since the 60s. They launched Promise in the 90s when the government started spying on not only us, but other countries during the Promise program that they stole from a company and then killed a multitude of people to keep it a secret. And that's called the Octopus Murders under Michael Riconosciuto and Dan Castellano, the reporter that almost broke it.
Oh, wow.
that. Almost broke it.
Until they killed him.
Oh my God, dude. Right?
Oh, wow.
The
Crazy.
story has happened before, Wayne. This isn't the first time.
Right. Oh yeah. I do realize that. And
All right, that said the 2001 anthrax attacks is a similar case, too.
Yeah, retracted. I seen it, Pat. You weren't fast enough.
you take it right down. I still see it.
Oh, don't get me started.
Well, I remember that too. Yep. Even Eminem sang about that. Said he would put it on a napkin and slap her off the bar stool.
Yeah, right.
Let me put the code in here in case she wants to come up. I don't know if she left or she's still here or not. I don't know. I asked her if
She
she's
said
still here.
hello, kitties and kittens, or something like that. That's what she said. And I was just
If it's
wondering.
me, I'll leave so that she can talk. If it's me, I love Justine, but I know I can get to her sometimes.
She's left the panel with me on there before, so I wouldn't take
I
it.
can be a
Crystal,
bit
you want to
much.
come up?
Hey,
Crystal's here too. Hey, Crystal.
and kittens. So is that what your JLR has his army and Sleuth has his sleuthers and that kind of thing? Is yours the kittens, Angela?
Who, mine?
Yeah.
Oh, I just named my channel after my cat because everybody loves her eyes. So I just named her Angel. And named my page Angel Eyes because
Stuff has to
they
have
said-
names. Your chat has to have a name, and I think she just named it for you, kittens.
Yeah, your kittens. Your audience is your kittens. Angel Eyes kittens. I think it's pretty fitting, actually.
I do
That's
too.
pretty good.
To be honest with you, she hooked you right up right there, bro.
Absolutely.
So anybody that subscribes and becomes a member, especially the ones that becomes a member, can be the kittens. And on that note, he's gone.
Who left? Angel left us?
Yeah,
Oh, Army Bet. I hope you didn't order anything with lettuce in it, bro, from your DoorDash.
right.
Say, hold the lettuce, my man.
He came back, unlike the rest of them that missed Doug. I was just going to go ahead and drop off to Doug and make you feel some type of way.
All right, you can do that.
It's your show now, Doug. Nah.
All right.
I actually did that. I was on Alex's panel one night, and people were like commenting in the private chat, "Hey, I'm backstage," and this, that, and other. And he had a full panel. Justine was there, Ash was there, and it was like Patriot Pride, I think, was there. And he had a full panel. So I was like, I've been up here for a while, so I'm going to drop off so somebody else can come on. And I'd be damned if every single one of us didn't go off at the same time. And Alex had a funny look on his face, and he just ended the stream right there. I felt so bad, dude. I was like, sorry.
Yeah. I wasn't done talking, but I guess everyone else was. So,
Right.
Christian's here now, too. Welcome in, Christian.
Yeah, Christian, there's you one that'll come on up. He can come take the pressure off of me, off my voice, is what I'm talking about.
The link's on the Christian. The link's in the comments. If you want to pop on for a minute,
For sure.
He was on
Crystal, you can pop on too. I know you're ready to talk some more.
when Boomer came up. Christian was on there too. last night in Chibi. I think Christian come on after Boomer, if I'm not mistaken, on 857.
Christian usually does 1:30 in the morning, and I can't stay awake that late sometimes. Sometimes I just crash out.
Damn, there's Blue Cats. What's up, Blue Cats?
Hey,
Long time
Christian,
no
how are
see.
you, bud?
What's up? What's up? Just fixing to go live here in about 6 minutes.
6 minutes,
Oh.
9.
Oh,
I got
thanks for joining
I
us
got
for
a-
the 6
Yeah, I
minutes.
got a special guest tonight.
Is BB
Who,
coming
who?
on?
BB?
Yeah, BB is coming on. She finally reached out to me and everything, and so she's coming on at 8:30.
Who is it?
BB
BB
Electra.
Electra.
Yeah.
Oh,
She had
Oh.
some really kind words from what I was hearing on JLR show for Ted. You know, a really nice
yeah.
offer. And if you get a chance to tell her that, a lot of us heard that, and I, for one, appreciate her being kind enough to say that, you know, she would open up her house or something to help somebody like that. Very, very
Oh,
nice.
no, Krista, come on for 5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes. Come on.
I think the girls are actually having a show, if I'm not mistaken, tomorrow night. It's girls only.
Yeah, Michelle told me that when I tried to get her to come on a minute ago. She said that she wants me to watch the girl show tomorrow. I'm like, watch it.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
told
posted for 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
Okay,
If
7.
I'm correct, I think it was 7 o'clock. Yeah.
I'm getting me a wig. I'm shaving and getting me a wig, and I'm gonna put me on some makeup and stuff, and I'm gonna sneak in the panel with them. Hang
You will look funny, Wayne.
on. Right?
So, Christian, have you heard how much of this conversation have you heard?
None. I just popped in.
Oh, well, give me your take on this case because I know you're pretty animated about this case. Let me hear what
With
you want.
the Sebastian Rogers.
That, Nancy, and whatever else you want to talk about.
Well, honestly, Sebastian Rogers and the Sebastian Rogers case and the Nancy Guthrie case have a lot of similarities to them. Honestly, yeah, two people that disappeared in the middle of the night. You know, a 15-year-old and of course an 84-year-old. You know, same month, February, which is weird. Two corrupt sheriffs in both counties have botched this investigation from the beginning. A lot of weird stuff in the Sebastian Rogers case on, you know, certain details and evidence. Same thing with the Nancy Guthrie case. So, you know, there's a lot of similarities, and that's why I've covered the two cases. But, you know, that's what I'm saying. I'm going live tonight with BB on there, you know, and people in my chat can ask her questions about the Nancy Guthrie case. She's going to do some tarot reading, you know, and stuff like that. So that
She's a tarot card reader thing.
Yeah. But we also did just have Seth Rogers in here, which is Sebastian's father. He was just on panel with us.
Oh, that's
That's
awesome.
That's
Yeah,
and the pin right there is the FBI poster for anybody that would like to grab that up and share it.
Yeah,
Any
I
of the
would definitely
platforms
love to reach out to him and get him on my panel one night while I'm talking about his son's case. Maybe he can come on panel and like discuss, you know, the case and, you know, his thoughts and, you know, and all that different kind of stuff. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I had him on, I think, Saturday, and then he was on today for a little while.
Yeah.
You know, like Doug was saying too, that link right there that's posted up in that banner on the bottom is if you click that link right there, Christian, or anybody click that link, it'll take you to the website where you can actually post or print out, I should say, the FBI poster and flyer and hand that out in your community to, you know, hopefully.
Yeah, he asked me to post it on there, so that's why I posted it on there.
Pin it to your clipboard, then you can share it to your socials, or you can print it out at your local Staples, or you can share it to your Discords or wherever you want to share it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Share it everywhere.
Well, it was fun, guys. I got to get off here and get ready for my live.
Okay, buddy.
All right, Christian. Good to thanks for stopping in again, bud.
No problem. No problem.
Well,
Appreciate it.
John, hey, tell BB I think she's got a wonderful, fantastic bed over there. I see it every time she goes on Patriot Pride, and I think, my God, how much did that bed cost?
Right. All right.
See you, man.
Yeah.
It's a true story, y'all. It's like the humongous headboard that's got all kind of detailed carved into it, and the bedpost and stuff, spiral type thing. I'm like, what in the world?
I never seen it. I
It's
don't
like,
think.
like a king's bed or something, you know?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it is pretty sweet. So that should be an interesting show. Well, I think Justine has left us. I don't think Seth is coming back. Army vet.
Yeah,
Man, too
I
much.
said, come up, boss, but then I didn't see nothing from her since.
All right.
Crystal, I tried to basically coerce her to come up, but that didn't work either.
It's all good though. I'm glad you said that. Actually, Bruce, if that's still in my clipboard, I can pop that on Facebook, and I'll be able to find that link a lot easier.
Yes,
Yep.
copy it.
Yeah,
Doug, you got social medias, don't you? Because I can't even find you on none of them.
I have socials. I try to keep them separate. My personal socials from the YouTube world and all that stuff. So that's probably why you can't find me.
Okay.
I do Discord and I have YouTube,
Mhm.
and that's really the only two that I use.
Discord and what?
And YouTube. I mean, I have Facebook and X and all that, but I'm not really on there much. So
Yeah, I don't blame you because sometimes drama over there on them things are crazy.
Right.
I try to
Sometimes the
avoid it.
drama over there worse than it is on YouTube.
I'm kind of merging YouTube and X. Captain Kev seems to think that X pays pretty good, so I'm merging YouTube and X. But I keep my Facebook different than anything else, you know.
Well, if YouTube don't start taking my hours away like they did this morning, I was mad. I'm like, how you gonna take 7 hours off my watch hours? That's crazy.
Well, that's where a lot of my family and friends or stuff are over on Facebook. So I don't want them to get dragged into something stupid because people want to act stupid on YouTube, you know. I get
Same.
get
Yep.
jealous. Somebody's got a down channel or something, for God's sakes.
Oh yeah, Take It to Trial was supposed to come on. I'm gonna see if she's still in the chat.
It's a really cool name, by the way.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Take It to Trial. Yeah, if you get one more up here, I'm dropping down. I'm fixing to go ahead and drop down anyway. Y'all can probably hear my voice starting to crack a little bit.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
you sound like you're getting tired, Wayne.
I'm trying to get somebody up here because I'm trying to keep this going, but
You
I don't
got
know.
to build your voice up to, at first it would start cracking and I'd start coughing a lot after a couple of hours, but now I got to where I can go 4 or 5 hours, and even more sometimes. But I did talk a lot yesterday and last night, and then here I am again doing the same thing again today. And I may do.
Don't get me started. I got
You know what
100
they
other
tell me,
topics
man?
we can talk about, man. I can go on and on and on. So you might start losing some viewers.
Yeah, well, I know one day we were talking about Little Lord Fauntleroy because me and him both are passionate about that. Well, Justine got me passionate about it, and then Doug got into it too, and now we're both passionate about it.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that it was actually Panzram that's responsible for that, and the other one you were talking about.
Did you ever find I found it, but then when I went to find it again, I couldn't find it. I'm like, my phone just started wigging out on me, wouldn't bring it back up. I'm like,
Yeah, no, I've
something
never
just-
been able to find the other one you were talking about.
look, type in Quarry Pond Mysteries, Wisconsin. I think that's what I put into, and then I put Panzeram, and I think that's how it came up, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'll search for it again. But yeah, that's just another whole crazy story.
Because it was I can't remember if she was 7 or 9, but it was a girl. It was a 7 or 9-year-old girl that time.
Right.
And they said she had the same ligature marks and the same MO as his.
Yep. He was pretty consistent with his MO. That's what drew me to him originally, was the MO fit, and he was in the area at the time that it happened. So
Yeah. But like Justine said, I think if they were to go to prosecute anybody, I think those times are long gone. I think everybody's pretty much not around now.
Yeah, he's been gone for quite some time now.
But I still don't know why they don't go after some kind of DNA just to see. Like they have to have some kind of DNA from his clothes or something. Like I don't know. What do you think
At
about
least
that?
to identify him, it would be nice to identify him so we know who he is. Maybe not be able to prosecute or know who did it to him, but it would be nice to know his identity.
That's what I'm saying. They at least got to identify the poor kid. The poor kid ain't been identified in 105 years.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I told Justine I don't understand is how come the family, the cousins, the aunts, the uncles, nobody looked for the kid?
Back then, people didn't really care too much. I mean, they were selling their kids. I mean, so many different things could have happened. They could have given in the kid to somebody to pay off a debt. Like, times were different back in the 1920s.
Right.
Yeah, kind of like that's the time that the mobsters were running around too, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, it's too bad those times went away. Just kidding. If my daughter's watching, I'm just kidding.
Ah,
She
I think
might watch
I think
this.
she I think
Dad.
she subbed to me, but I can't remember if she said she did or she didn't.
She's very busy with my 3 grand boys, so she's lucky to even get on my channel and support when she can. But she still does, though. So very thankful for that. Yep, yep.
Don't think mobsters went away. Mobsters are still around. They're just not gangsters anymore. They're businessmen now.
Right, right.
Yeah.
They look a lot slicker now, don't they?
Yeah, don't think that there ain't still mobsters, and yeah.
Right.
Chicago, Wisconsin, Illinois, they all were popular back then for having those
That's
people.
where my ex-wife was from, and her dad was from Chicago. And trust me when I tell you that I don't have 100% proof, but when things went south between me and her, I was pretty much told that I could wind up in a ditch pretty easy. I was like, "Hey, I'm cool.
I'm cool, man.
You said I'm cool. I'd be saying I'm cool too.
Yeah, cool, bro. Chill out, man. Come on now, shit." But yep. All right, I'm gonna jump down, guys. Angel,
Alrighty, Wayne.
for having
Nice
me up.
talking to you, brother.
It's good to talk to you, man. It gets better every single time that I get to talk with you, brother.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for popping on here as always.
You're welcome. Hang out for a while. And I've seen Jim pop up in your chat again. Maybe he can come up and talk for a little while and stuff. But you're doing a good job. You already got 2.5 hours going on there, Angel. So keep it going, brother. And I'll
Doing
get
great.
y'all next time. Okay, Doug?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
Have a
you
good
for
night,
popping
Wayne.
on as always.
Peace out. You're welcome.
Yeah.
See you later, chat. Bye-bye now.
Bye bye, Wayne. Doug, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I am still here.
So what else you want to talk about? I'm trying to get some more people on, but apparently I asked Nina, she's busy. I don't know if we'll take it to trial. She's still around or not. I don't know.
Yeah, Nina said she didn't want to talk, and Hoosier's getting ready for bed. And I mean, I'm always down to talk about anything.
So what do you think about the Clancy case? Have you been watching that one at all?
The Clancy case? Yeah, I've been following it a little bit, and I think it has a lot of parallels to the other case. The name is slipping my mind right now. But yeah, that's a Massachusetts case, and I don't know. We're gonna have to see where all the evidence falls and see if she's gonna get away with this psychosis, this postpartum psychosis defense.
I'm gonna have to take Wayne down, I guess. Wayne, are you still on, or there you go?
There he goes. I think he meant to hit the button and he just didn't tie it.
But yeah, I think my theory is they over medicated her like way too much. That's my theory.
It's very possible. They were talking about the toxicology today, but I don't know. There's a certain, you would have to be very, very heavily medicated to be able to do that to your children. And I don't know if it's going to reach that threshold. I think it was more the postpartum psychosis they're calling that doesn't really have anything to do with the medication. I mean, it does. It can be exasperated, but if anything, it's going to be a disorder more than the medication, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think. But they tried to act like she sent her husband away, like she knew what she was doing. But I don't think she knew what she was doing. I really don't. I think her days were lived in a fog, and she just didn't. She didn't know. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. Who knows?
Yeah, it's really semantics. At the end of the day, it's just going to depend on if she spends the rest of her life in jail or if she spends the rest of her life in the psych ward. So
Which
it's really just semantics of where she's going to spend the rest of her life because she can't change the fact that she did it.
because
So
because she admitted she did it.
yeah, she knows she did it. It's just a matter of the defense and where she's going to spend the rest of her life. Yep.
So, so what do you think she's gonna get? You think she's gonna get the life in the mental hospital? Or you think she's gonna get life in prison?
I think it's going to follow the precedence of the other case, and she'll end up going to a psych ward for the rest of her life.
Yeah, and I heard today that her ex-husband's still supporting her, which I don't know what to make about all that either. That's kind of throwing me for a loop too.
You'd be surprised. Loved ones usually support people even after they do the most horrible thing, whether it's parents or spouses or children. It's just, you don't know that person that did those crimes. You know the person that you love and are your family. And it's hard to let that go sometimes. So,
But I think you're right. I think she's gonna end up in the mental institution for the rest of her life because somebody else got that sentence, and I don't remember who it was. Or some case I was following, and they got the same thing.
yeah, there was another girl. She actually did serve, I think it was like 15 years in prison, and then it was like reevaluated and retried, and she ended up going to a psych ward. And her name is slipping my mind right now. I can't remember.
Yeah, I know. There was like one a couple of years ago they got sentenced to. I think it was Chloe Driver, but I'm not sure. It was
Chloe
somewhere
Driver.
around the Chloe. It was sometime around the Chloe Driver case. I know that much because I've followed that one too.
Oh, I've never even heard of that one.
It's look it up. It's
Chloe Driver. I'll look into it.
Chloe Driver. It's CL Chloe, like Chloe little.
Oh, Chloe Driver. Okay.
Yeah, look her up because I'm pretty sure that's the one. But if not, it happened right around that time. I can't remember if that's the one, but I'm thinking it's her.
Right. Oh, welcome in, Heavy. Good to see you. Heavy's
Heather's
here.
here.
Heavy's here.
I'd call her Heather. She's another one from the R&M days.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Damn, my viewers went all the way down to 13. They
We
dropped it.
lost everybody. Yeah, we're losing everybody.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm going to get 3 more minutes and I'm going to stop this.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'll probably go over there and I'll watch Christian.
Oh, yeah, he said he was going live, didn't he?
Yeah, Christian was going to go live, so I'm going to go
sorry
over
if I kept you on here, Doug. You should have said something.
Nah, you're good. I was here first. If you decide you're done, then I'll pop over there for a little bit and show some support. And
So, like,
yeah.
how many channels do you follow? Can I ask?
Like
I know
YouTubers?
you and I are a lot in the same chats, like everywhere.
Like YouTubers, you mean?
Yeah, like me and you we end up in a lot of the same chats. I noticed.
Let me
Like,
count them.
like I noticed that when I'm somewhere, then I'll see your name pop up right behind mine, or right before mine. I don't see Heather Hibley as much as I used
48,
to.
49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58 true crimes.
That's what you follow. That's where you go, Doug. 58 of them.
58 people I follow.
I don't know if I'm that many, but I'm a lot. But I don't know if I'm that many.
I'm not on them all the time. I usually pop in whoever's doing lives and watch videos and just try to keep up on everything.
I told a friend of mine the other day, it was yesterday, that there's 3 people, no matter if they're live at the same time, that's who gets my priority, and I'm pretty sure you can guess who number 1 is.
That would be Pretty Little Clues, I think.
Yeah, she's number 1, and then there's 2 more after that. After that, then I let them. Then I let them on. Are you there, Hoosier?
Hey, Angel.
Hey, how you doing, bud?
Not bad. Hey, Doug.
Hey, Hoosier, good to see you again, man.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while since Justin days.
Since Justin, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, I know you guys are getting ready to pop off. I just wanted to say hi and see how easy it was to get on.
Yeah,
Pretty easy.
I let everybody on if they're as long as they're trying to be civil and not cause a ruckus. I let everybody on.
Yeah, I appreciate your channel. It's you allow people to just come on and just have a good chat, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
But
how was your day, Doug? Did you have a good day?
it was mediocre, really. Just the norm, and just sat around, ate lunch. It was, spent time by myself, just me and the
Yeah.
dog.
I
And,
mentioned you earlier. I don't know if you was around when I mentioned you from the R&M days. I don't know if you was here for that, but I mentioned you and me from the R&M days.
yeah, I was in, yeah, about last half hour or so.
Yeah, I
And
still
yeah,
talk to her.
I do remember you from there.
Yeah,
R&M, wasn't that Angela?
Yeah, it was Angela. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she's doing anything anymore, is she?
No, last time I talked to her about it, because I wanted her to come on my channel, and she said, I don't do lives anymore, but I'll still support you and I'll still follow you. And then the other day I asked her, I said, I told her about my subscribers, and she's like, I'm very proud of your channel. You're doing great things.
Yeah,
And that
I
was,
enjoy it. And Doug, I've been on with Doug a time or two with Justin, and he's a good co-host to have.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Doug. You seem very knowledgeable in some of the things I'm knowledgeable with, so to say.
Absolutely.
so Hoosier, what's your take on the Delphi stuff? Has your opinion ever changed, or are you still like me thinking they got the wrong guy?
Okay, well, and I can go on and on. I'm not really on the fence. I thought Alan was. I think he was set up in a sense, and I think there's other players or perpetrators that were involved with that.
Yeah, I know one, and I got the name from Case by Case, but I know one that I think you might be referring to.
Yeah, it's not an Allen's profile. I did. I started doing cold cases like over 50 years ago, right? Just seriously working on my aunt worked cold cases with the sheriff's department in Virginia Beach, and she was a psychologist. And so I grew up with a lot of textbooks, and I grew up with a lot of law enforcement and worked under private investigators and have done my own work. So it's not like I'm not unfamiliar with what I might be talking about as far as profiling.
Yeah, well, we all know how Toe Blutzenby and Dipshit was. So
Yeah, but it's not in Alan's profile. He's and I think if you remember Amy G, and we
Amy
touched on
T.
this that that you're not going to start if this was his first time. You're not going to start killing people like while you're in your late 40s or 50s.
Exactly.
That would be a precedence as far as profiling would be concerned. And so I don't think it's just not in Alan's profile, as far as
Right.
my understanding, that he doesn't have nothing to do with this.
Right. Because he would fall under the serial profiler, right? Which they usually start in their mid to early 20s.
At least, yeah, 20s, 30s, maybe even their
But not
teens. Right.
40s, not starting in their 40s. I mean, unless there was
Yeah,
something
and the
big
other
that
thing
happened in
is,
their life that changed their outlook on life, maybe would be if there was like
yeah,
some type of trigger, but I would think that would be the only way.
the other thing is that you can't convince me. The guy is like short as shit. You mean to tell me he crossed the creek with a girl that was bigger than he was? Ain't no effing way that he did this, because he couldn't even carry her, and let alone the smaller one. There ain't no way he did this. Can't
Yeah, and
convince me otherwise.
he had a couple stints also. So he had
Oh, so
his
we had
heart.
physical.
Yes. So I just can't see that maybe he knew about it. Maybe he went along with certain things. There's too many other people that I think were probably involved. And I think KK, Keaton Klein, cut a deal with the feds to protect people that were higher up or.
I'm still steadfast. I agree with Angie that RL had something to do with this, because the girls was on his property and he knew exactly where they were. So you can't tell me that he wasn't involved.
Oh, I agree, because it was on his property. And if you're anything like me, even if you have a big property, you're going to know what's going on. So yeah. So the appellant starts in I think September 21st. So we'll know more then, and it's probably just good to concentrate on the appellate process.
Exactly.
But yeah, you could go on and on with different theories about this case. It's just
But see, my theory's never changed. My theory's always been the same thing through all these years. Like, I agree with her that there's no effing way that he wasn't involved.
yeah. I mean, it's a shame that he was there at around the same time, and you don't always tell law enforcement. That's you never do that. You never know what they'll end up dragging you into. And if
That's what
he
I was
was
saying. He shouldn't even went and said that he was on the bridge that day.
no, if it was me personally, and if I didn't have even if I didn't have nothing to do with it, I probably wouldn't say a thing.
And I bet you Kathy feels real bad for making him go say that too.
Yeah, and that was and that was the story exactly. Yeah. I would, if my wife would have said, I said, no, I'm not saying anything. They're going to have to drag me in. And it's your right. It's your right not to say anything. Also, you have a right to remain silent.
Not
You
not
know?
in this state apparently.
Well, I don't think they would have even realized he was out there
Well,
that day if he hadn't said anything.
not only that, it's unfortunate that a lot of law enforcement agencies just want to put somebody behind bars, even if it's not the right guy, just to make the story go away.
Well, I tried to get it.
Ahead of it.
I tried to get. I text case by case today, try to get her on to discuss this case, but I want her to have her on about this so bad, because she knows about as much as R&M does about this. So I
I
want
want
Yeah,
to
to
talk
get
to
her on
her
so
about
bad.
Martha Moxley, honestly.
yeah, she knows a lot of the ins and outs. And I've listened to Amy, and she's good. I know she don't get along with certain people that I kind of follow, like Prof, and even as far as you guys are concerned, we probably would disagree on some of the people that you guys maybe follow as far as the Guthrie case and just the neighborhood debate. And I probably might see things a little differently than you guys. And, you know, we might touch on that someday just to get things out in the open. I'm not, you know, people are going to think what they want to think. And that's good to have different opinions. That's, you know, I don't think anybody's wrong for having their own opinion. That's, you know, you have a right to have your own opinion about things. But, you know, I kind of, I could disagree with some people in respects to maybe the Guthrie case, so to say. So it's so don't hold it against me.
Yeah,
not.
I
I was just
disagree with almost everybody on the Guthrie case. So hey, that's our.
And I don't
That's
have, I really don't have any theories on the Guthrie case. We just don't have enough. We just don't have enough information or evidence.
That's what I was talking about. I was trying to tie these two together because both of them have corruption and cover-ups like really, really bad. Like I've never seen it this bad. Well, this state takes the cake though. This one's by far the worst, probably.
Yeah. It's and it's only getting worse in a lot of well, just in
I'm
the
actually
world.
looking. I'm actually looking and trying to get out of this state. I'm trying to find somewhere else, state-wise, to move because I'm trying to get out of here because having a YouTube channel, I ain't trying to get pinned up in nobody else's bullshit.
You're down south? What aren't you, Arkansas or Alabama or?
No, I'm Indiana. I'm not too far from. I'm like not too far from Indianapolis.
Oh, you're not too far from Indy.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. But you're not in Indiana itself.
I am in Indiana.
Oh, okay.
I'm only like probably a 30-minute drive from Indianapolis.
Okay, so you're
Without
are you
doxing
south of
myself, I'm gonna tell you
Indianapolis?
it's 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 probably only a 30-minute drive to Indianapolis. I can be in Indianapolis in 30 minutes, but with the way I drive, I can be there in probably 10, 20.
Yeah, without doxing yourself. Are you north or south of Indy?
North.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Right. That's right. And I'm south. I'm on the south side.
Yeah, I don't having a YouTube channel. I ain't trying to dox myself exactly where I live because I don't want people knowing exactly where I live because they
Yeah,
don't even know.
as long as we're not giving out our addresses, I don't think anybody's really going to be
Math
too
hole here.
interested in us. And Doug, are you out? What
I'm a
area?
math hole.
Huh?
Math hole.
Nassau?
No, math hole. So Massachusetts.
Oh,
Doug's
okay.
Massachusetts.
Okay, all
I
right.
know what he meant when he says masshole. I know what he meant.
Okay, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh shit.
That's what
But
they call us around here. Yeah.
well, it was nice. I'm not going to stay on too long. I'm starting to
You
lose my
can stay
voice.
on. I'm like now since we're close to 3 hours. I'm trying to get to 3 hours. If anybody else is in chat and you want to come up, like this is your last chance. So if you want the link, let me know.
Oh, say you're trying to get on 3 hours. Yeah, and I think you're still trying to build up a little time too, aren't you?
Yeah, like I was telling Doug today, I lost 7 hours. And I don't know where it went.
Oh, okay. Really?
I went to bed at 2:87. I woke up at 2:80. I'm like, wait, where'd 7 hours go?
Now, 10 years ago, a young friend of mine, which is a friend of my son's, he's in his 40s, and he's a good friend of mine also. But 10 years ago, I would have started my own channel. I was so hyped up in doing it. And as time went by, you know, I was just getting ready to, you know, doing my everyday thing and getting ready to retire. And I have a little bit of interest in wanting to start my own channel, but really, I don't have any interest in it right now. And my friend, he started his. He does. It's really successful, and he started on with some big names. He started with Alex Jones as producer, and he's doing really well. But maybe one of these days I'll try to get my own channel. And but I'm glad to. I don't want to be on other people's time, and I don't want people being on my time. I'm enjoying retirement right now and not having to be on anybody's time.
Right.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. So one of these days, yeah. So you guys are jumping onto another channel?
Yeah, I think we're gonna hop on over to Christian's channel to Folger Field by Folgers and Jesus. I think that's the channel. If you want to head over there.
Okay, if you want to, you can, put the link in, and I know of him.
I'm sure one of the mods will pull. Can you guys pull up Field by Folgers and Jesus and put that in the link in the chat for me, please?
And thank you if you do. And I'm subscribed to so many channels now. And
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Me and Doug were just talking about that. He's like 59, and I'm close to that, but I don't think I'm that many yet.
yeah, I think I'm up into the 40s. And plus I got, and I'm not like even though I'm familiar with a lot of shows and movies and other things in the entertainment world as far as music and film.
Yeah,
I
I
love
seen
being
you. I
outdoors.
seen you were saying you played music or something in one of my chat.
Yeah, I used to be a singer and still am. I've sang with a couple bands and won some contests doing karaoke, and my dad's best friend was in the music business and wrote some hits back in the day. So actually, my family, a lot of us grew up in the entertainment business. Still know a lot of celebrities and musicians you would probably consider famous. Nothing I like to talk about because, it probably sound like bragging, but so I don't really like to bring any of that up. But it's a very, that can be a corrupt world too, is the entertainment business.
Yeah, I get that. That's crazy.
So I'm long since out of mostly everything that I've done in the past 65 years now. Now I'm just concentrating on just trying to spend time with my grand nephews and my grandchildren.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I got so many interests, and I think it's enjoyable to be able to get on the air, so to say, like we are right now, or just be able to look things up and just be able to press a button and you're right there. Because back in the day, if you wanted to know something or do something extra or learn something, you went to the library.
I remember them library days, man. When I was little, only thing I ever did was play sports. That's all I ever did in school. That's all I ever did. That's all I ever knew.
And I was an athlete myself. Majored in almost every sport you can think of. I played in probably 20 or 30 different leagues as far as softball, baseball.
I did all that, but my favorite was basketball because that's the sport that I was great at.
That's my favorite also. Allows for a lot of creativity. And you're not waiting in between plays, or it's not like baseball or football where you get downtime in between each batter or each play. With basketball, I like the constant movement. And what do you expect from somebody from Indiana? Basketball is still the king here.
Basketball and car races.
Yeah. And speaking of the 500, my dad, he worked for the defense contractors back in the day. He was talking about Northrop Grumman and Lockheed Martin, and he was also in the entertainment business, but he did a lot of analyst work, and he worked up in the tower at the track, and so I would get passes, and I was able to go anywhere and meet all them drivers and meet people like Paul Newman, and that had celebrities that hung out in certain places, and you got to meet a lot of those people back in the day. Have dinner with them, and they were just, it was nice to see them people like that, just being regular people instead of somebody you just see on TV and you think is a snob. So it was nice getting to know them people in that sense too. And like
Yeah,
I said, my dad's best friend was in the music business, and so we got to meet a lot of people in that respect too.
holy cow, that's the first time I ever seen your face.
Oh yeah, my son came in, turned the light on real quick because actually I'm laying down,
Oh.
so he just came in, turned the
I don't know if I ever
light
told
on
you
real
this, Hoosier,
quick.
but a couple years ago, every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I was at a local racetrack here in Indiana. I used to drive hours to go to the racetracks when they would run on either Friday night, Saturday night, or Sunday night. If one got rained out, I'd find another one.
Oh yeah, Kitley, Raceway Park, all them, Bean Blossom. You're probably familiar with all those.
Yeah, but the ones I'm talking about, like around, like there was one time I even drove to Fairbury, Illinois, which was like a 6-hour drive. But then when you get in Illinois, it changed to Central Time. So I don't know how actually long it took, but from my house to the track, I thought it was somewhere around 5 or 6 hours away.
Oh wow, you were pretty avid as far
Yeah,
as
I used to
oh
travel
yeah,
a lot.
and we used to go to the fairgrounds and watch the Hoosier 100, because that was a lot of the big name drivers would go out there and race the sprint cars. AJ Foyt, Andretti, the Hunsers. I met all them guys.
Yeah, this
You
is
know.
the sprint car capital of the world for racing in this state.
Yeah, yes. So it was nice. I got to meet all them guys. I met my idol, which was Andretti, and Jackie Stewart, the old Formula One driver.
Jackie Stewart's dead now, I think.
Oh, I hope not, because you know what? I'm not saying you're wrong, but you might be right. And I spent a lot of time with Jackie when I went to the track. He was a very, very kind individual, and changed safety measures in Formula One and racing. Period. He was a pioneer in safety. But a real kind guy. He was shorter than me, and I'm pretty short. Thick Scottish accent. My grandfather was a Stewart, and he was a Stewart, and we hit it off one day, and so he was a lot of fun to spend time with him, and
That's pretty cool.
so it's fun to go out there and spend time at the track and know people in the music business, and But I'm I'm more or less humble and like to downplay things in life, and it's it's hard to do, especially nowadays, as we see, when you're able to get on chats or just get up on a panel like we all do nowadays. It's kind of hard to stay humble.
Yeah, Doug, you know what I was going to tell you too?
What's that, buddy?
You get more news off of YouTube these days than you do the mainstream media shit. Just go watch a YouTube channel, you'll get more news from them.
See, I watch it all. I make a point to stop in and just check out what mainstream's saying too, because you want to see what information is being put out there if you want to be well informed. But that doesn't mean you have to believe it or agree with it. Or I just like to see what they're saying. So
Like
I
you
watch
said.
everybody. I
Like
watch
you
the
said.
interviews. I watch the people I don't agree with. I watch people I do agree with. Like that's how you make an informed decision for yourself, is gathering enough information from multitudes of different places.
Me and you are a lot alike because we both agree. I ain't red, I ain't blue, I'm an American. I do the way and vote the way I want to.
And I'm the same way, you guys. It's, you know, I know there's a lot of things you guys speak of and maybe support that I don't support, but that don't mean I don't respect you or your channel. You know, I just maybe have certain things I disagree with, but that's, you know, there's other things in life to enjoy together besides,
Exactly.
yeah. And so, you know, I try to look at both sides too. And, you know, whether, you know, I agree with it or not, you know, you keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Exactly. I used to say that a lot because in today's society, there's a lot of people that are gonna do what they gotta do to step on you to get to what they want.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
I see a lot of that, and it's shameful, really, to see some of this stuff. And I could, you know, I could go on about certain people right now, but it's it's too late to do that.
Right.
uh, and we're getting along so well right now, and you know, I'm not sure if these things, you know, we would have. We would probably disagree about certain things, which is
That's good.
okay. I'd rather have somebody on. I'd rather have a good debate most of the time and talk things through instead of having to agree with something all the time. I mean, that's how you grow.
Heather Hibley said something about you. She made me laugh. She's like, Hoosier, you've been getting a little feisty here lately.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
And I have. There's, like I said, there's just certain things I see that I disagree
Get
with, and
fed up with,
I
right?
call out.
Exactly. I feel it.
But there's certain
Yeah.
things that people want to know about me, and I won't tell them because I don't feel like, especially on here, I ain't putting my stuff on here. If they want to know, they can email me, or they can text me, or they can call me to find out what I'm talking about. But I will not put it on YouTube.
Well, and yeah, and I'm not here to. There's plenty of other things to talk about, other than what we disagree about, and we can move on.
Absolutely.
We can move on with our lives.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
talking about my. Somebody asked me once about my health, and I'm like, I can't put it on YouTube. If they want to know, they can either email me, call me, text me, whatever. I'll tell them, but I'm not putting it on YouTube.
Oh, I agree. Health, finances, and probably your sex life is the three things that you don't really spill out in public.
Yeah,
Yep. And politics and religion.
yeah.
And
The
Try
that's
to stay away
politics and
from all
religion
them
too.
things.
and that's why I said that I'd rather not like get on here and start disagreeing with a bunch of stuff with you
Absolutely.
guys or people in the chat. But like Heather said, yeah, I've been a little feisty on some channels that, you know, me and Shibby, you know, Shibby,
Yeah,
and
Mhm.
I'm over there sometimes.
me and Shibby used to email each other all the time and crack up. But we had some disagreements on the talking about the neighbor, the incident with the neighbors with the Guthrie case.
See, that's what I try to avoid. My channel is a safe place. It's a ethical place, and I I don't want to have no drama on my channel. I try to avoid that.
Yeah, and that's what I like about it. And you know, you guys or whoever's going to have your opinion about that, and I'm going to have mine. It you know, it's good to disagree and
Like I tell
debate.
people on my channel, Hoosier, I say respectable debate. But the minute it gets disrespectful, that's when I'm gonna say something. If it starts getting disrespectful, then I'm gonna say something about it.
Exactly, and because yeah, at the same time, people start taking things out of content or you know, take things too far, and it's not really worth that in that regard.
Right.
Exactly.
Just respectfully agree to disagree and stay that way. I mean, If everybody
instead
agreed
of
on everything, I don't think anybody would be here. Everyone would be bored 24/7. The fact that people can have a conversation and disagree about things and have conversations that need to be had that a lot of people can't have because they're not able to do that anymore is good for everybody.
Yep, and that's how you grow as an individual and as a group.
Exactly.
So yeah. Well, all right.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
see if I
gonna.
can. I'll see if I can find that link to Folgers. I'm gonna hop off here and
Yeah, I asked them not to put it in, but I haven't seen
I
none of
put
them
it
put it
in.
in yet.
I put the link in there.
Did you?
well,
Can you
thank
Yeah,
you,
put
it's
it
in
in
Doug.
there.
there again? Because I asked Bad Ash and Heather to do it, and apparently they didn't do it yet.
They couldn't find it, but so I did it for them. I helped
Okay, well,
out. I'm a
thanks,
mod
Doug.
too, so
I'll try to
but
find that before I get off. And
thanks, Hoosier, for joining us and having a chat. I always love your insight and talking to you, man.
yeah, I enjoyed talking to you too, Doug. And Angel, have a good night. If I don't see you guys here in a little bit,
Yeah,
I'll see
I'm
you
gonna
guys.
end this here pretty shortly. I'm gonna give Doug a chance to speak his piece, and then I'm gonna let this go.
And actually, that's my first name also, without doxing too much of myself. And I think Doug knows that, don't you, Doug?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So it's probably good that I go by the name of Hoosier because it would start to get a little confusing if we was up on the panel together.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, you two. Well, you two have
All
a
right.
good
Thanks
night.
for coming on. I appreciate
Thanks
you.
so much, Hoosier.
Okay, thank both of you. Thank you.
Later, buddy.
Bye.
Hey, Doug, put the channel in there for him one more time because he's just got off. So let him find it.
Yeah, I'll pop it in there again. 1 second. Bang, boom. There we go.
All right. Well, you got any last words? Any last advice?
Nah, I think I said enough. People are starting to get to know me a little better. So yeah, I like that people can now hear my voice instead of just reading my words. But
Yeah. I appreciate everyone for being here. I appreciate all my mods. Y'all are wonderful. Love y'all. I'm gonna end this. Y'all have a good night. If
yeah,
you're so inclined, go over to Folgers and Jesus channel. Watch over there. Support Christian. Otherwise, I'll
sounds
see you
great.
probably this weekend.
Alrighty, Angel. Thanks for having me, bro.
No problem. Thank you.
Later, guys.
Later. Bye bye.